Justin, Dave, Justin. And of course, Xenzri, familiar Lancelot player to me, no doubt enjoying the Lancelot buffs. He's able to get like a little bit of new spacing on his teleports so that he's able to kind of skip neutral a little more effectively. It's one of the changes that comes to mind, including improvements to his medium Rekka pressure, so he's able to actually get some nice combos on counter hit now. Here we go. Oh, too soon on the throw. Too much block stun, and here we go. Xenzri getting the combo started.
I love seeing those 6-6H combos too. It's just like, man, surely there's not enough hits done on this. But Justin able to find the poke out with the 2M, gonna be able to stay alive and take that corner back, saying, hey, I can do that too, amigo. Hold this mix.
So far we're holding it. Take a turn back with 6XL. Brave counter, get off of me, but now Justin down to one single Brave point, so that means we take an extra 30% damage on that ultimate DP as Xenzri able to escape. Goes for the throw. Striker throw, either option will kill at this point. And we bust out with a 5 heavy immediately into that heavy Goetia. But we end the combo early with an ultimate DP. I can't but feel like that must have been a misinput. Ultimate DP back in your face on the defense. Xenzri gonna take round one.
Yeah, what an unfortunate drop, right? Couldn't really stabilize too much with Raging Strike. I have to imagine maybe that, yeah, like you mentioned, just an oopsie there and didn't get the full quarter circle forward off the simple input. But right now, Xenzri able to start the approach here. But good block from Justin, recognizing, all right, I am safe with that block load.
Pressure in here, once again, trying to run some offense. We frame trap with that 6-6M, convert into the ultimate fireball, going to take Xenzri into this corner. A little bit of a shimmy walk back and forth. Welcome to my Street Fighter. 6XL will lead to a full combo.
Yeah, trying to delay the anti-air, but Xenzri very well adept to, you know, waiting for that opportunity. Of course, Lancelot not having the biggest anti-air options, but unfortunate mistiming on that punish, and Justin going to be able to catch out here with the SSBA. This is going to be a kill.
Belial starting off strong here. Tying up the round counts, one apiece to give us a competitive first game for our first match of the night at the Paragon Line Crossblade Ladder. Always still sign up, of course. Here we go, advancing with that ultimate fireball, another change as well. Lancelot got some buffs to his fireball game, so he's able to use them as some good meaty options. Bring them on down.
Going for the throw bait, and yeah, just barely getting clipped by that DP, and the throw coming out from Xenzri, able to challenge first, not blocking that mix this time. Xenzri's looking pretty clean here to take this game one. Finds the routing and gonna be able to secure that corner no less. Resources a little low, but that's gonna be enough. Xenzri on the board here in this first two.
Good stuff there from Xenzri. We're immediately back into it. No cooldown timers needed on our rematch skills. But there we go, DP plus out from Justin, so that's going to be on cooldown for a moment. Xenzri does not have DP available until we hit that 50% SBA range. Frame trap comes through. We try to get a little fancy with the mix, but Justin says, get that out of here. I will mash on you into the knockdown.
Absolutely, and like you mentioned, that DP available, letting it rip immediately. We've seen both these players be pretty aggressive with the reversal options. It's definitely a good way to enforce respect, too, on the wake-up. So then you can start challenging with more traditional options, just like button wake-ups. But right now, Xenzri finding that hit there on the air-to-air. Gonna be able to secure this corner.
Playing the offense, we try to run up and get the throw. Alas, just a little too far away as Xenzri backed up. Gonna be able to get the full combo launch. We got SBA on deck, optimizing the combo with the Raging Strike earlier. And this should be a round victory for Xenzri, going up to set point.
And it is. I am always amazed that it seems like Lancelot's combos just go forever, right? It's all those multi-hitting buttons, and they tweak some of that too in a previous patch, so you don't scale as bad anymore. But Xenzri now on the attack. This corner has been home for them this whole set so far.
Will it stay home, though? Here we go. The 6XL going to once again bring Justin back to that front porch. Going to secure a quick little... Oh, I like that, actually. We get the side swaps and everything set up. A bamboozling mix. Actually able to bait out a Brave counter attempt, and we evade the next one. But finally, Justin will connect with the DP. Already at that Super Skybound art range, so could have the opportunity to do a big cash out, but Xenzri going to cash out 50% on that ultimate DP. We tech the throw. This is so scary for Justin. Xenzri just so close to victory. Nice spot dodge to avoid the ultimate fireball.
Yeah, Xenzri totally just playing to the life gain advantage, recognizing Justin's got to find their way in, spending that 1-0 fireball. Here's another one, finds the hit though. Gonna be able to get the conversion too. Definitely a nice little tool to have for Belial. And now Xenzri's starting to look to be in a little bit of trouble. 100 meter available, so we got 2
Whoa.
DPs. Is it going to be enough for the reversal? And DP secures it. Xenzri taking it 2-0 over Justin.
I feel like Justin. Yes, indeed. We got the new character, which consensus has kind of felt like that Meg is definitely has all the tools that you want out of a strong character. You know, you got like plenty of plus frame opportunities, really good conversions, and some fantastic medium normals as well. But Zooey getting some buffs all throughout her kit to improve her combo stability, as well as some of the utility that her Wyvern summons will give her. And of course the lightning buffs as well, just meaning that there's a little more hits done to them, so it's easier to combo off of them in her set play. It's always a very appreciated change, and you know Synn's eating really good with these buffs, eating through the life bar of Nephetheus. Hopefully I'm saying that remotely correctly. I do feel like I let a little lift come out.
Well, I mean, we could just shorten it to Nep, but I feel like no disrespect there. Synn on the board here. Pretty strong start. Playing just to their outs, recognizing, you know, seeing those new mid-screen routes, of course, with the XDP routes and getting additional juggle points is great. Nef here starting up strong, trying to get something going here from Synn. Finally finds the 6XL on crouch, so extra advantage there. Cashing out all this damage here.
The TP though from Synn, still a reversal option. Going to be able to alleviate some of that pressure, put Nef into this corner. Charging the Wyvern Gange a bit. How does Nef find their way out of this situation? There it is, looks like the 6XM. Oh, but Synn still gets the next hit off of their 6XL. Combos into Raging Strike and Chain just to get all this corner carry coming through.
Setting up the hard dock down there, especially with that extra 50% a meter. Spend it if you got it, of course. Nef not out of this yet. Trying to find some sort of solution here. Just sending all the options. 100 meter is on deck, and you know her SBA and SSBA do punish some kind of mid-range options too. So Synn's got to be a little bit worried about that.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about viewership right now. Thank you so much, Zane, for the raid with 20 people. I'm bummed if you're not playing tonight, Zane, but I understand if you're on that 2xKO grind, brother.
Oh, don't worry. I'll go walk over and knock on the door and bug come online here. But yeah, getting into it game 2. Synn taking that first game, of course. Pretty strong, but Nef's starting to answer back here in game 2, showing some good signs of life.
Oh, but we get the throw shimmy out with that backdash, able to catch the manual tech. Synn now going to get full corner carry here. Set up the lightning. And Nef just going to block this out, recognizes I'm in set play, so the first thing I got to do to escape is block it out.
Absolutely finds the punish on the whiff button there. Dragon meter a little bit lower than expected though, so Synn's got to play a little bit more reserved down the pressure. Yeah, finding all these confirms. An unfortunate drop, spending that meter, but it looks like we're still doing well. Finds the SSBA though. The answer back. I believe that's going to be enough to take a kill here. No diamonds left, no hope. Absolutely, Synn, 1 round away.
See if Synn can close it out. I mean, after all, I would definitely have Synn as one of my favorites to punch a ticket into the top 8. So let's see if Nef can offer more resistance. And good 2L will stop the pressure for the moment. Both sides sort of just taking their turns. Oh, big hit here, though, for Synn. But it just leads to a little more pokey pressure.
Yeah, Nef trying to find some sort of answer. Again, doing really well with those 6XL placements, finding those counter hit confirms as well. Now setting up the hard knockdown to guarantee some free Oki. Synn, 100 meter, staying alive here, trying to set up some pressure.
Going to advance forward. Oh, the spacing actually causing Synn's normal to whiff. Nef still not able to find anything too substantial in terms of confirms. Catches right there, though. This could be the opportunity that Nef was fishing for. Drops the combo, however, just due to the combo limit coming through, so Synn getting hit in midair definitely kind of shortened Nef's follow-up options.
So yeah, Synn trying to go in and ready for it with the SSBA again. Repeat from last round, and that's going to be it. Synn taking it 2-0 over Nephetheus. Going to be moving up that point ladder. These characters, they don't pick them anymore. Buffed plenty. Now everyone's playing them. We might see like 4 Zoeys in top 8 and like 3 Lancelot, which would be nutty, but I'm kind of for it. She needs to show up every now and then.
All right, getting things started. Storm trying to fight their way out of the corner. Gets a frame trap into a combo. We're going to use the ultimate side swap, putting Myzisco back into this corner now.
Stabilization here by Storm, setting up pressure, going for a spot dodge as an option. So Storm gonna have to keep that in the back of their mind. Of course, you know, Zooey does have the reversal available. Plenty of meter on deck. Jab check, but Storm ready for it. Able to cash out all this damage, restanding into the kill here.
Absolute blitz. And so we'll see how Storm is able to maintain this momentum. Myzisco trying to find the momentum, gets a pickup with the Wyvern's Breath. Thanks to that counter hit on it as well.
He just immediate laser round start, calling him out immediately, saying, all right, you got to do something a little bit more aggressive. It's also good checks for the teleport, the turbulence, of course. And now Storm again, trying to put on this pressure here. Other side, Myzisco able to find the answer out.
Oh, we slide right on in there, go for the side swap, but Myzisco's ready for it. Has plenty of a life lead to their name. But the Wyvern, crucially, no cooldown. Storm just absolutely jumps right in there. Goes for that jump fake shimmy, but Myzisco patiently waits it out, doesn't fall for it, mashes on Lancelot's return to the ground, and ties up our score in terms of rounds, 1 apiece.
Absolutely. We've been seeing Myzisco go for really aggressive defensive options, right? Just saying, I don't want to block or let you be able to set up whatsoever, whether it's spot dodge or jab, any sort of side switch attempts. And it's really been paying off for them. Finding this confirmed here, going to be able to get the hard knockdown.
Frame trap. Finally, Myzisco will invest the Brave counter. And we get a spacing trap, but nothing else quite to it. We try to go for our own throw shimmy, but both sides, their defense has been incredibly stalwart, just not falling for these throw shimmy options. Instead, they're willing to block things out. Might be doing a fuzzy mash instead of a throw tech, but speaking of mashing, there comes Storm with his own mash to put Myzisco into this corner and under duress.
Yeah, going to be taking some additional damage here, down to 1 bravery point left. Trying to set up a funny throw scenario, but looks like it's not going to be enough. Myzisco on the board. Game 1.
Good to see plenty of competitive sets so far this early on in the ladder bracket. You know, I mean, like at this point of the game's lifespan too, anybody signing up for tournaments, almost anybody is a pretty big killer, you know? It's just a matter of who's the biggest shark in the ocean, as it were. And right now, Storm trying to prove that he is the great white of the set, taking a lot of Myzisco's life bar. And I imagine with that Breakpoint investment, we're going to see a Skybound Art just to maximize damage and refund the point.
We see all that red drain down. Myzisco in a bit of trouble here, but we do have the SSBA available. Might see something similar to last round too. No buffer needed, of course. Finding the sweep, trying to set up this Dragon Breath. Dragon meter is offline right now, so just trying to set up some sort of patient opportunity. Storm ready to challenge though whenever necessary.
Get off me, we say, with that Brave counter. We tried to advance forward, but none of the normals were actually able to reach Storm, and so the mash goes through uncontested. Storm, round on the board, but this is how it started in their first game. Can Storm close out a win?
Absolutely good escape here using the wall bounce. Certain system mechanics available to Lancelot, of course. Very mobile character, but Myzisco able to challenge and find these hits. Storm trying to find some way to escape, but not working out so far. The counter hit, but no confirm.
Not going to be able to fully complete that combo either. Another mash coming through from Storm as the offense just not quite airtight enough from Myzisco. Keep Storm contained. Setting up the fireball. I love the Oki. We try to bait the DP, but Zooey goes so far up. We mistimed the meaty. It's pandemonium in here. We try to sideswap back into the corner. Storm still maintaining all this momentum. Counter hit comes through. Storm just needs to complete the combo, and he will do so.
Right on, Storm here on the board. I like that. Keep it simple. I got the hit after the funny side switch. I'm staying alive. Cash out immediately into a metered option. Done deal. Tying it up here. 1 apiece.
Clash. Both sides canceling into a like normal. Keeping themselves safe. Myzisco winning out in that neutral situation. I think it's our first game 3 situation of the night as well, so we can take victory here.
Myzisco looking pretty strong here, showing off some of those new routes like we've seen. You know, using that EXDP, able to get some additional juggle opportunity. Myzisco maintaining this pressure, but Storm answering back with a Brave counter immediately into the get hit. Unfortunate. SBA is available, gonna cash it out. And I believe this might be enough to get the kill. Extra damage on deck too. One bravery point. And it is.
Good stuff there. Zisco now at set point.
Battle 2. Engage.
Storm again.
I don't think Storm is quite out of it. I'm thinking we're going the full distance, right? We've seen Storm maybe able to reverse these back. A lot of Dragon Meter spent early on, but Myzisco ready for the challenge on the Lariat.
Oh, here we go. Big counter hit, but we canceled into charging up the Wyvern Gauge. The ultimate Fireball able to interrupt the rushdown from Storm. That Death's Door, but Zisco keep him away. A nice mash as well, but we don't actually Gatling into the Raging Strike. We drop the combo, giving Storm yet another opportunity to potentially steal away the set.
Yeah, Myzisco trying to keep up this pressure as much as possible. The Dragon finding the way in. Gonna be able to take it to
Victory.
And hey, well, you know, I was mentioning Metera earlier. Here she is, you know, dressed like an angel. Trust me, this is the devil. And let's see, though, as Ryazo with this cool new 6 claws, actually. I haven't quite seen these ones just yet. Oh, but here we go. It's classic Zoner versus Rushdown. Acid Cookies back to the corner. Finally makes a mistake in the zoning pattern. So Ryazo gets the Rushdown, gets the hit. And now let's welcome in the 6 Oki.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you mentioned earlier Metera, really strong character, but it seems like more and more, especially with Rising, 6 is the anti-Metera weapon, right? So many ways to go through projectiles, so many ways to just ignore a lot of the pressure, has the counter into teleport, has wall dive and everything. Has he's now trying to find a way out, but the throw is going to be able to secure it. Ryazo on the board.
And one element, too, I think, of Metera is, like, you know, yeah, she's a strong character, but I think there's sort of a feast or famine aspect to her to some degree. It's like she either looks really, really good, or if you're able to, you know, get that early start just because of her lack of defensive options compared to other characters, right? You know, like her jabs, a little slower overall, if I remember right, and it only has an ultimate DP as a reversal, outside of, like, Skybound arcs, of course. You know, it's not like she has like an EXDP to always be threatening on any sort of knockdown offense. Here we go, Ryazo going to be dropping the super completely. Acid Cookies not even trying to take advantage of that situation. Just holds it out, eats the throw. We're back to mid-screen, but my empty hand will finally be filled with your life bar.
Trying to go for a funny reset there with the projectile, but Acid Cookie's not biting. Trying to find some sort of solution, but the 2M check. Ryazo just slowly chipping away at that life bar, has 100 meter available, and got to spend it immediately and get the kill. Ryazo on the board.
I mean, as we would expect from an EVO finalist, an ArcSys World Tour finalist, right, was able to get second place, I believe, in the 2024 event. You know, the highest placing American player in that tournament, too. So, the full combo here, Ryazo. We're dialing on in Acid Cookies. We'll spend a Brave Point to alleviate some of the pressure, but still Ryazo sticks like glue.
Yep, maintaining all this pressure is super good. Acid Cookie's forced to spend a second Bravery Point now. Uh-oh, going to be taking some additional damage. We know 6, not necessarily the biggest damage dealer, but a Raging Strike reset is definitely going to do it. Ryazo on set point here.
Yeah, even if the damage from 6 isn't that high, I mean, it certainly will look monstrously high when you get a character with no Brave Points left on them. So it's an extra 50% damage on every single option. Ryazo still hunting Acid Cookies down.
Acid Cookie's starting to do a little bit more counter call, but Butterfly a little bit too close. Gonna get punished for their troubles. Ryazo cashing everything out right now. Recognizes I found my way in. I need to keep this as much as possible. Setting up some dangerous Oki here.
Again, another little throw shimmy right there. Only getting the Fireball to connect. No follow-ups, really. Acid Cookies under duress. Gets opened up with the low. We're just holding straight back, looking for an overhead that never came. Go for the delayed throw tech. Ryazo will go for it again. Guess for game. And the little gap baiting out the Brave counter attempt gives Ryazo a successful
locked in. RDG versus Yozamitsu, of course, locking in the Narmaya. But of course, always starting off with the fire here, setting up all this pressure.
Yozamitsu, though, a veteran Narmaya player, is going to be able to demonstrate their own level of skill, but both sides pretty much equal in terms of their rank, so nice. I like the tech on the throw. RDG still holding Yozamitsu honest in this corner. We get this off of the dragon as well. If I remember right, that was one of the buffs to Zooey, is that on counter hit, you get that little opportunity to pick up now. It's a vast improvement of what she was getting before.
Absolutely, yeah, it just feels like they're falling in slow motion. Speaking of which, Yoza able to find that freeze frame on the counter. Going for the throw bait, but of course, you know, RDG able to escape, but Yozamitsu finding this pressure right back, trying to set up some additional damage here, but RDG, seasoned veteran, saying, you got no fix, it's cool, I'll block.
Here we go, we got Super Skybound art available as well. And don't forget, I believe we are looking at the normal version of Narmaya here, not the EX version. Since, you know, as fun as the EX versions were, it kind of feels like, you know, their tools just weren't as good as the vanilla versions in some cases, especially like with Narmaya. You know, definitely an easier version of the character play since you're not juggling two stances, but the reward you get for mastering those two stances on classic Narmaya is really high.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're seeing it right now with Yozamitsu here. RDG's coming in here hot with the dive, but Yozamitsu able to answer back about 50 meter on both sides, so we might see some blue skills popping here any second.
So that's what we're trading blows right now. We do get the punish. Yozamitsu letting an unsafe special rock.
We'll challenge the fire breath there, and we've seen RDG a couple times now backdash all these button attempts, so I have to imagine Yoza's going to start looking out for it, maybe chase down with a Rekka or some sort of option here. Able to find the Misfinder hit though, not quite enough to get the kill. 2 diamonds apiece, so SBA might be pretty fatal here.
Oh, we jump in with the throw. Yozamitsu now gets another jump in, fades back with the Crescent Moon. Tries to go in with another throw. RDG more than ready to tech this out, but the life slowly winning away as we're chipping at it. We see the ultimate Setsuna. We respond with a Super Skybound art. It's the sour hit, though, so it's not the full cinematic. The spot dodge a little too early, caught by the lightning. We're going to final round here of game 1.
I cannot believe that did not get the full animation, but it's all right. Lightning clutches it out anyways. Yoza just a little too early. Now RDG starting to run away with it here, round 3, trying to set up a nice advantage here.
All right, still coming through. We spot dodge. RDG still maintaining tons of pressure here. And there we go. We're going to be able to get the confirm into the Raging Strike and Chain. We have the optimal combo routing here. Might have been optimal, but not optimal enough, unfortunately. Yozamitsu still alive with a pixel, baiting out the Brave counter attempt. Which, I mean, you have to imagine you want to hit that for the hard knockdown, but RDG will hit with special, catching Yozamitsu's dodge. It goes up 1-0 and a fiery set.
Man, I mean, let it rip there on that second hit. If it was blocked, it could have been pretty brutal here for RDG, but able to find the hit going up here game 1. Yozamitsu saying, all right, let me tie it up here real quick. Setting up all this pressure here as the corner into the restand to the left.
Here we go, big counter hit. RDG going to be juggling with these Zooey combos. Yozamitsu carry to about half screen. Using that guard button to block left, right, but the strike throw pressure still coming through. And we get the shimmy as well. Beautifully done from Yozamitsu. A clean round 1 victory.
Yeah, you know, we've been seeing RDG do the backdash to beat options. Now Yoza said, I'm going to take a page for your book, and cashing it out pretty well. RDG now trying to fight for their life here, get things going. Yozamitsu setting up all this pressure, maintains that corner, and the flip finds the hit. It's going to be a good chunk of damage.
Restand here as well. Setting up for the classic launcher. Spot dodge going to be timed just right for Yozamitsu this time around. Check the throw. Still holding off on defense. Ultimate Setsuna spot dodge, but you're not at advantage yet. RDG gets counter hit. Yozamitsu, no more skybound gauge, so RDG gonna still be alive here, but isn't a guess for game situation.
RDG just holding down, saying, hey, if he throws, he throws. But Yozamitsu goes through flip and staying alive, but just barely. No anti-air. Not recognizing, you know, if the lightning's going to come. RDG slowly clawing this back. Trying to set up SSBA, cashing out. No diamonds left for Yoza, so going to be taking a grip of it.
Scary situation for Yozamitsu. After all, you're up against Zooey, who has so much set play that ship kill could become a factor unless Yozamitsu gets the opportunity. We spot dodge the Raging Strike, which certainly was a brave counter input that was just a little bit too late. Yozamitsu tying up the set with immaculate fashion, passing the boomer check.
Believe in victory.
Absolutely, with the slowdown too, just say, oh, nah, we're tying it up. We're going to game 3, amigo. You got to deal with this. And RDG getting the first initial hit, setting up this corner pressure immediately.
Great start for RDG. A couple of dust loops. Zooey bad guy over here. And it's another combo pickup too. RDG, I think, needs one more touch to kill Yozamitsu's Narmaya, but I mean, cashing out with the Skybound art. You're guessing for game between strike and throw here, Yozamitsu.
Absolutely worth the cash out there. Gonna start setting up. Dragon Meter still available. Looking pretty low though. Spending all the options. Yoza finally BCing, saying, I can't take any more of this chip. The dive coming in. RDG on set point.
Battle 2.
All right, let's see how Yozamitsu can resist. Get the counter hit right there. RDG going for a throw tech, but Yozamitsu not really in position to take advantage of it. Crescent Moon coming on through, and we get the full combo pickup with a side switch. So now you got Narmaya corner combos. Good tech on the throw, but the second one will come through.
I gotta watch out. Plenty of skills available here from Yoza. And again, we see that challenge there, beating the spot dodge out. Finds the punish on the shimmy, and Yoza looking to close out this round, tying it up. We're going to round 3 here, folks.
Final game, final round. Paragon Online, co-written by Neo Judai of the Motivation Academy. He's running a Dragon Ball bracket tonight as well. If y'all can get a second monitor on your Twitch pulled up, you can check it out. I'm in a pretty fun place right now. There we go. I lasted like 47 minutes without talking about that game. Time to shut up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll go through season 3. I don't know. We can will it in, surely. But right now, Yoza's saying, nah, I want Vegeta. I'm cashing everything out. Oh! Hit on the shimmy again. RDG, one too many times going through the throw tech OS. Yoza finding this reach down. This should be enough to get the kill with the Raging Strike, and it is Yoza bringing it back. Taking it 2-1 over RDG. Back to the belt. Interesting. You know, they recently won with Zooey at Risk a couple weeks ago, but, you know, saying, all right, maybe it's not the best choice against this behemoth of a character.
I can kind of agree with that one. Since, you know, my first exposure to Wilnas is when I was on my Belial kick in ranked, and let me tell you, that one, damn, I died. He touched me. He sneezed. Oh, it's over. GG's, next round. Like, so I can understand if Kojicoco wants to play with a little bit more of a stable character. Not representing the Beatrix that won him Evo. So maybe working on just another character. But recall Kojicoco playing Belial for quite some time, so definitely has a deep pool of characters. That's one thing I do like about Granblue as well, with the game being kind of simpler than some other fighting games to approach. You know, just with like how unified a lot of the inputs are across characters, and the combo structure as well, how homogenous it is, then it's kind of easy to pick up some secondary characters in this game, just opening up your possible tournament pool.
Absolutely, but right now, Kojicoco's starting to go on a tear here. We're in that corner again, but Dende able to block the high this time and just trying to find an answer. You know, I have to imagine it might be a little bit tricky for Kojicoco to challenge, you know, once they start the mix. Maybe the pick for Belial's because they have a reversal, right, to challenge the high-low mix and they don't have to guess. And of course, you do got to spend the meter for that. It's not even like a medium invincible, right? But right now, cashing out all this damage. Not going to be quite enough to get the kill. There it is.
Professional confirm. And I also got to point out, too, like Kojicoco weaving in these dash-heavy attacks after triggering the follow-up of that EX Goetia. Just, you're going to see these minor little bit of optimizations from Kojicoco that can make the difference between, like, this level of Belial and, like, my level of Belial. So, super fun to see just how optimal you can get with some of these characters. Definitely room for those micro improvements.
Absolutely, yeah, but Dende able to find these hits, finds the knee, into the confirm. Big start here. Good block on the high, not able to punish due to the spacing. Dende at least aware of that, but Kojicoco able to find the hit.
Go for the side swap as well, using that ultimate Goetia. Trying to advance forward. Looking for the next couple of hits.
I love this pressure stack from Kojicoco, right? Is not putting all the plus frames on forever, just waiting to see, all right, how's Dende going to react? Are they going to go for the DP or anything? I can chill for a bit. Life lead is still in Dende's favor. But SSPA is available for Kojicoco. Finds the hit.
Ultimate Asmodeus. -4 in that situation. Dende could have swung, I believe. They did give that tool a nerf, but Kojicoco is going to be able to fight his way through. He tries to cash out with the Raging Strikes and Chains. Is it enough? No. When you set up and you get the 2M, catching Dende swinging with something that wasn't a DP. What a steal in the round.
But Kojicoco staying alive here, going here to set point two. But able to find that neutral with the knee. Dende's been able to get a lot of initial hits off. Kojicoco says, hey, I got one of these lariats too. Check it out. It's 668.
Jumps over, but not quite in range to actually get a jump and punish. Has to hold. The DP is baited. I think it's the first time we've even seen Dende try to use that option on defense. Somehow Kojicoco ready for it. Oh, drops it. This is a big opportunity. Dende gonna cash out with the ultimate. Not able to time the normal in time to get the side swap, so damage left on the table. Kojicoco taking his blessings.
Yeah, but corner positioning still good too. Kojicoco even recognizing, hey, it's still my turn. I'm not gonna challenge yet. There might be a DP coming. I'm just waiting for my opponent to make a mistake, but right now Kojicoco in a little bit of trouble here. SSBA is available. Has all the meter available. Finding that confirm. Not quite enough. Of course, very healthy character to deal with.
Get the jump in, trying to run this offense. Overhead comes through, we get the full combo and pick up. Dende with a round on the board with this Wilnas. Can we get 2 in a row to force a game 3?
I mean, there are some ways you challenge opponent's pressure, but like starting off with overhead is so big for me.
It is. Oh, not able to get the meaty in time. Kojicoco, though, getting mauled by this Wilnas so far. DP is going to stop the bleeding. Dende wiggles, not able to contest. Nice backdash to avoid. Do we get the pickup this time? We do. With the full side swap into the corner. Dende just might have enough damage. No, the combo limit interferes. Good spot dodge from Kojicoco to avoid some chip. Running up, using these pressures. And the ultimate DP is going to catch Dende. Busting out on Evo champion Kojicoco. You got a game. Let's go.
My man, he's tied it up, saying, all right, I believe I've got this character locked in. Wilnas, the new meta, versus Belial, the old, but brave knee right into the fireball and able to pay off here pretty good. Kojicoco, you know, not taking any hits, down a little bit of a deficit. You don't want to be here against this character.
No, not quite. I mean, Dende just walked themselves all the way back into that corner and then exploded forward, catching Kojicoco. Good spot dodge, but the 2U is going to whiff. Kojicoco now with the offense goes for the commander. We're finally seeing this layer of offense. Sunblock 6-6M will be dealt with a Brave counter. Kojicoco replies, does not want to give it up.
Yeah, now just setting up that Granblue zone here for Belial. Lots of good single hit confirm options available for them. All the resources available for both players. And they're trying to find some sort of solution here. 2 bravery points apiece, no damage extra yet, but Kojicoco finds the hit first. Gonna be able to cash out some good damage here.
I am so impressed by the defensive and patient play on both sides, more than willing to just take a moment and stare at each other, you know, over and over again, too, in some of these block string interactions. It's pretty clean stuff. Block the triple strike. Kojicoco going to force the turn again. Good tech on the throw, absolutely insane. And there it is, the Super Skybound Art! Release your inhibitions, release the dragon within!
You mentioned Dragon Ball one time, and then this guy pops up. All right, check out these, you know, dragon things.
Well, his name is Dende, too. He's like, say it, say my name.
Say it.
Dende Green! No, say it! Say Dende! Oh, but here we go, Dende now. At set point, baits out the DP. Oh, this is a mad damage here. Kojicoco might be paying for it with his life in the next sequence. Gets the hit, though. Side swap as well. Big opportunity for Koji.
Absolutely gonna find the stabilization and gonna be able to secure the corner. Uh-oh, finding the initial hit, but Dende staying alive here. Finds that DP. Now we're starting to see some of that core Wilnas, aggression come out saying, nah, I'm not going to block anymore. You got to find a way to win this round, amigo. This is a good start for Koji, though.
Oh, goes to the reset here, actually. Didn't want to finish the combo. Instead, wants to find the next hit that can result in the kill. Kojicoco, the gamble paying off for him so far. Ends the combo at the DP. Didn't want to go for Skybound Art. Just checks the wake-up mash from Dende with the 5L meaty. It's final game, final round.
Battle 3.
Yeah, but now this is definitely where, you know, some of that seasoned player aspect comes in. Of course, Kojicoco, multiple tournament champion. Dende, got to maintain that cool composure, try to set up. Wilnas can do it if you find the 1 or 2 hits. Already forcing that Brave counter, though, from Dende, so going to be potentially a little bit of an issue here.
Let's see. I'm looking through, actually, if I got the right Dende. I'm actually going to cross-check my profiles here, but I got some results for a Dende that played out at Wednesday Night Fights for Dragon Ball a couple years back, so I wonder if it's the same person. Just need FG combo to have Granblue data. Granblue data, 2XKO data, Strive data, and then my life's complete. Here we go.
Absolutely, but yeah, Dende's starting to run away with it, but Kojicoco finds the hit. SSBA is on deck, no diamonds too, but they're gonna spend the resource with the ultimate fireball instead, trying to set up a kill touch here. Dende in a little bit of trouble, gotta maintain your cool, chill out, setting up these buttons, one touch from either player could be it.
Absolutely tense situation. The evade cancel there from Kojicoco. The 5H will connect. Koji has the confirm. And that is it. Well fought, Dende, but this is Kojicoco, Paragon's own.
Got a Yuel here, and SickAlternative, of course, rocking the Siegfried. You know, Scavenger's Eve recently winning AF25 with the Siegfried too, so maybe we'll see if they're a disciple of their playstyle, see how they play out.
Siegfried's one of the characters that I've mained in Granblue throughout my time in the game. Always a cool character to see. Blessed with one of the best Skybound art with punishing. Thing is absolutely cracked. And I know they nerfed it, but they just nerfed it in such a non-functional way. It's like, okay, you didn't change anything. It's crazy.
Yeah,
but here we go.
Heat-seeking missile all the way through. But we found the Yuel. Round start, man, close them immediately. SickAlternative starting off this pressure really good.
Ooh, but we don't quite get the Oak Run follow-up to connect. Halcione gonna go into the dance stance. And there we go, counter hit confirm off of that 2L. For a little knockdown. Representing the throw early on. Again. A third time? Nah, we ain't that crazy. But Halcione now gonna be able to get the combo onto Sick. Launch into the corner. Don't quite have a kill yet, but will cash out on the SBA to force guess or game situation.
Absolutely taking away that bravery point too. Super critical. A lot of cooldowns available. Gonna be able to get the throw bait kill. Halcione on the board.
Battle 2.
Good start, good start. Automatically going for the lows too out of the stance pressure. There's another low, so maybe SickAlternative is just gonna keep blocking the low. We might see more of that playstyle, just chip out with the highs instead. It's always risky, of course, but SickAlternative able to find this hit. Start the pressure up on their own.
Able to reach. The ultimate fireball actually going to stop the approach. Wake up back throw from Halcione. We don't quite get a confirm from that overhead, as it is intended. XL, pressure, Oak Run medium stance, and we press something afterwards as well there. So SickAlternative maybe trying to go for a DP and missing it. I'm not sure. But what a stagger, baiting out the Brave counter attempt. Halcione up 1-0 in our next set.
Yeah, you know, it's really cool already seeing Halcione play Yuel and kind of what seems to be a pretty different style of, you know, fast, slow, right? A lot of the times we see Yuels that just all gas, no brakes, 7 overheads in a row, GG's guess for game type deal. But, you know, we're seeing the stagger pressure, being able to set up some additional pressure opportunities and being able to punish SickAlternative. And right now, SickAlternative able to start this game plan up a little bit more, a lot of resources available for them.
Oh, wow, what a stagger. Off of that EX Oak Run, the 2U, and we bait out the break counter as well, immediately confirming that counter at heavy into the Skybound art. SickAlternative waking up here in the second game.
Goodness gracious, calm down, man. It's, you know, it's just round 1. All right. Nice confirm here from SickAlternative, but Halcione able to find that counter hit. 6XL. Nice DP back from SickAlternative, of course, trying to maintain that keep away pressure. Halcione just doing a really good job of bobbing and weaving.
Confirm with the Oak Run again. SickAlternative gonna set up the fireball, running down Halcione. Plus frames. Oh, we autopiloted the pressure. Halcione with the jump. Going to avoid being anti-aired, which could have been quite a bit of damage, but with this corner carry now, Halcione has the advantage. Goes low. SickAlternative blocking it. Overhead, invisible.
So tricky. He set it up to be DP safe too, but Halcione 1 round away from taking the set here.
Battle 3. Engage.
2U catching the walk back. On the next hit. Plus on block. Throw will connect. Alternative defense holding it pretty well. And there we go, right? Even though Halcione represented that backflip of Yuel, does have that fireball immunity, but not all the way through. So, and with how active Siegfried's fireball is, he actually probably has a decent time keeping her out regardless. Nice DP.
A good challenge, trying to use the 6-6H to set up some big damage, but a throw punish on the 6-6H. SickAlternative zone. Really close here. Got to guess her game. Wow, wake up to you. 7 free amigo. Finding the hit there with the SSBA, no less.
With the scaling, not quite enough to get the kill. Goes for the throw tech. Chip kill is the option, and that is how we find victory here, going immediately in that SickAlternative, tying up the set. One apiece.
Victory. Battle
Yeah, just an immediate claw back there, too. Halcione was looking pretty poised to take the set, but SickAlternative's like, nah, check this out. I'm going to hit you twice and take this whole set somehow, but right now, setting up all this Orkin pressure, and it's paying off here. Good the damage, but Halcione answering back here with the stance pressure.
Ooh, and this time we get the counter hit on the overhead, so there's actually a combo here. And oh, we try to go for a little bit of a gap. SickAlternative finds the DP, though. Halcione blocks the triple strike overhead. More plus frames. Throw able to frame trap. Again. Oh, I think that was supposed to be ultimate DP, but we got ultimate fireball instead. Unfortunate for SickAlternative, but what a 2M! Able to check Halcione's approach. Go for the shimmy. A little bit more damage here, just like that SickAlternative has a life lead. Both sides with Super Skybound out. Halcione, the first one to draw blood. Closing out the round of our final game between these two.
Absolutely no fear from Halcione challenging. Saying, I know you got a 100-meter, but no big deal. Big sword, no problem. SickAlternative starting up the pressure here pretty good. We saw this pressure sequence earlier too, but this time paying off for SickAlternative, starting off that throw. Big damage opportunities coming up here in the corner if they find the hit, but an immediate BC from Halcione.
Yeah, Sick trying to go for that shimmy with the 5 heavy again. What a match there from Halcione. I think SickAlternative was plus, but actually might not have been. You had to charge that back special of Siegfried's in order to get the plus frames, and I'm not so sure, but here we go. Go for the shimmy. Halcione bites. Final game, final round. Here we go.
I mean, do it once, doesn't work. Do it twice, doesn't work. Do it 8 times, it'll work eventually. Surely. SickAlternative tying it up here. Trying to start off this safe pressure. Wow, DP immediately, but luckily, you know, of course, it is pretty limited in what Halcione can do in that stance, so relatively safe pressure here, but Halcione finding this big counter hit confirm.
See, Halcione gonna need one more hit to secure victory here, I think. Actually, let's see.
Man. Yo,
Yeah, with the extra damage boost, you might be right.
They're dead,
You're so
bro.
right, I'm wrong. You're
Man.
so right.
Can we talk about like that setup from Halcione where they did back hop into slide? I'll give you guys something different.
Battle 1. Engage.
All right, anything started.
Just a lot of respect. Immediate counter hit confirmed from Tubbie and just eating 40% off of 4 hits. Good start, but Gia making this corner pressure work for them.
See, that was negative on block, but that little delay right there. Gia hesitating because Siegfried does have that DP to always threaten the negative frames, and you kind of have to assume that if you're playing against a Siegfried, they've got to be just psychotic enough to do perfect dodge on the Brave counter. The last not actually able to take advantage of it. Oh, look at this. This is looking like a chip kill situation. Gia tries to jump over, gets caught anyway. So that is round 1 over to Tubbie.
Yeah, really solid play there from Tubbie. Just, you know, finding their hits where it matters and, you know, playing pretty defensively too on some of these approaches and just saying, all right, you know, I'm down on my cooldowns. Let me just run a quick bit of pressure, back off, wait for my turn.
Five, you going to be able to counter, run up, get some pressure here. Confirms from either side the jump through. Oh my gosh, we recovered in time actually. Hitting offense, Tubbie will. Brave counter, Gia responds with their own counter, plus on block. A second serving. You try to spot dodge it, not really able to get anything. There it is, finally, Tubbie presenting that DP. Stop the offense.
Yeah, there's another counter, but able to punch with the throw there this time. Gia in a little bit of trouble here. 50-meter on deck, but it's not going to matter. Tubbie finding this hit confirmed, and it should be enough to get the kill. Right into the SBA.
All right, Tubbie up 1-0 on Gia the Fool.
Believe in victory. Battle
Gonna have to
1.
see
Engage.
what sort of opportunities Gia is going to be able to find here. There's a couple of hits that just didn't quite pan out, I fear.
Well, I think
that just didn't quite capitalize on it.
Oh yeah, so unfortunate. Another drop there from Gia, but you know, even getting those initial hits is a good start. Tubbie able to chase down that ultimate DP and get the punish. Fortunately, not quite there for the corner position to get the full confirm, but any damage better than no damage. Gia trying to find some way out. A DP is an answer though.
All right. Gia still waiting for the next opportunity. As Tubbie just more than happy to be a bit spastic with the Siegfried options. We jump the command throw, but we don't jump it in a way that actually lets us get a punish on it. I would love to have seen a neutral jump there. Instead, that forward jump to fall right down on Siegfried. We get the confirm immediately into the ultimate Croatia. Advance it forward, brave counter, get off of me. Gia's gonna whiff completely, unfortunately. Tubbie, wow, look at this, hyper aggressive with his Beneters. The counter on the slow ball comes through. Bro! Secures victory because Tubbie spent that last brave counter and took an extra 30% damage on that.
Yeah, lots of aggression back and forth, spending those bravery points when it matters. And Gia securing that round here, so trying to make that climb back. Able to find that counter hit, but no full confirms there. Tubbie now backed up into the corner, trying to find a way out with that aggression. Good start. Oh man, the back sway is so good.
Let's unblock DP, a second servant, but here we go. Tubbie says, get that out of my face. I think could have comboed a little bit better, right? I think we had access to the back special for Tubbie, so you could have done that full charge and picked up like a triple combo sequence, or maybe they did do it and I'm just completely spazzing on that memory. But here we go. Tubbie gonna get the pole pickup, much like that. Tying up the rounds here. Now it's set point for Tubbie. Gia trying to tie up the scoreline.
Absolutely, you know, Gia is starting to abuse that MDP a little much, and Tubbie able to answer, starting to turn that tide. Can't be relying on that too much. We've seen the counter work out pretty well too, and only punished by a throw, so maybe that's one of the solutions to some of this Siegfried pressure as well.
Full combo here. 5U, pick up, and we try to go for the unblockable setup, but alas, Gia says, I know better. Ultimate DP, get out of my face.
Yeah, good awareness there from Gia too. A lot of people initially just try to go for the spot dodge, right? But of course, you could set it up to be fake and punish the spot dodge recovery too. So going straight for the DP to answer. Good recognition from Gia. One bravery point for Tubbie, so additional hits. Gonna be taking some additional damage. Gia on life support right now, trying to find some sort of way to tie things up.
Goetia, just pushing through the corner, and okay, Gia, what was you cooking?
No, I'm totally.
What was you cooking?
That would have been sick if that worked.
Yeah, no. If it were to get into a top 8 qualifying spot, so, you know, wondering where Fidgeties went. We'll have to see if they make that return, but here we go. It's our third Siegfried in a row. Cvltist. Listen, that's how you pronounce it. We're just spelling it like some true cult metal. And RainbowRocks. By Miss coming up. Yo, that Siegfried saw a hold up. Is that in one of the battle passes?
I have to imagine it is pretty cool.
Hold up. You hold the phone. I need that in my life.
But, you know, we got, of course, RainbowRocks here on player one side. I don't think they've got their Celestial weapon, so I don't know where the Rainbow Rock is. Maybe they left it at home. Who knows? But, you know, Cvltist, you're rocking that cool weapon. RainbowRocks starting off this pressure immediately.
All right, now Cvltist able to put RainbowRocks into the corner. You know, doing some classic Siegfried pressure. Very spastic play too, right? Always occupying the space with some sort of normal. And finally just runs in, gets the throw.
Yeah, one of the challenges too you're gonna have to deal with RainbowRocks too is they're very defensive when they're on the defense, so they're just happy to block it out and wait. Of course, you know, Siegfried doesn't have a lot of mix, right? You know, 6XM is a low, right? So just crouch block most things and wait for your turn.
Trying to keep things under control. Cvltist gets the hit. Full pickup as well. Nice. Oh, but too far for the heavy Okran to actually connect off of that 2Ms. Gives RainbowRocks a big opportunity to actually swap sides, put Cvltist in the corner. And we've seen how aggro Cvltist was on offense. How patient are you on defense? Yet again, another ultimate fireball getting snuffed. I mean, why can't these Siegfrieds do ultimate DP, man? What's wrong with y'all's?
Look, man, it's hard. You're going from crouch to forward, and the fireball comes out. I get it, man. That's hard. It's hard. But RainbowRocks starting this pressure. Oh, no, raging strike. And going to be able to clip it and get the kill. Man, the composure from RainbowRocks to just reverse that whole life deficit is so on board. And that was just round 1, guys.
I mean, Cvltist had so much control, but just lost it one time. Mashes out. Gonna get a short little combo here. Triple strike low is gonna connect. Fair body from Cag, though. Invites a DP from Cvltist, so both sides just saying, listen, I don't want to block nothing.
Trying to set up the rock, spears coming in anyways, just making sure to pollute the screen as much as possible. Immediate BC from that pressure from RainbowRocks. Doesn't want to have to deal with anything. Just trying to hold down the neutral layer with the seal too. But, you know, Cvltist trying to slowly make their way in, and they do find their way in. So, gonna be going for some chip. Finds the throw this time.
Trying to run this offense here. Oh, but a big 5 heavy from RainbowRocks stops the pressure. Not able to secure the kill just yet. But all the calculations were perfect. Sniping Cvltist's advanced movement. RainbowRocks up 1-0.
Had to get the protractor out for that one and everything, man. Like, just immaculate angle there. It's so funny, too, because you see the circle of doom, and you're like, surely nothing's going to happen. I can just tap it, and it's fine, and then there's a spear coming for you. But Cvltist not perturbed by it whatsoever, turning off this aggression, but RainbowRocks answering back.
Gotta say, man, Cagliostro looking like a student of Kakashi Sensei, you know, with that 1000 death angle right up that orifice. But here we go. Cvltist able to take RainbowRocks towards the corner. Again, very aggro with their approach. And another fireball coming out instead of a DP. Oh, my lord.
Yeah, and right now, you know, Cvltist in a little bit of trouble. Gonna get the bounce, but yeah, just a little bit too far. Gotta calibrate that protractor, and next time, Cvltist getting in this corner pressure, 100 meter on deck for both sides. So RainbowRocks gotta be a little bit careful of what they're throwing out neutral now.
Run up, get the throw. Cvltist now has the opportunity, but RainbowRocks gonna spend a break point. You block the spare body, the walk back as well. Xenzri's gonna give it a wall bounce. RainbowRocks, how do you keep doing it?
Bro, man, it just perfect positioning on that far H and just ready for it. Believed in it, hit that ultimate skill, got the kill. RainbowRocks on set point. Just trying to find the way, the solution. A little tricky there. Block DP, RainbowRocks just trying to run away with it.
That's gotta be so frustrating. You've had all these moments where you're trying to input DP and you keep getting fireballs to come out. The one time you actually get the DP, RainbowRocks is ready and blocked it. Oh, that's a tilter, but Cvltist again getting beaten. RainbowRocks not quite able to get the kill, but you gotta imagine the next sequence is going to lead to victory if Cvltist doesn't defend correctly. Protect the throw, weathering the storm. There's still a trap on the board. It's finally spent after that calculation. And I don't... Cag isn't blessed after calculation, is she? Or am I tripping?
You know, I think it was just a weird situation with the ult skill coming out and a little bit too slow. RainbowRocks able to secure it, though. That far H. That's the gold button for that character, man. It rewards so much.
Second appearance on the stream with Narmaya. And our first Ladiva appearance, always represented by the talented JMAMH. Get into it, Dragalia going for that zone. Grapple this.
Yeah, immediately. Oh, trying to go for the whip throw there. Setting this pressure from JMAMH. JMAMH's really cool because they just, once they find the end, good luck trying to escape. And then they're just very respectful of that defensive play too when they need to. Dragalia trying to find a way out and find it with that BC, of course. And now it's on JMAMH to just find some sort of solution.
There we go, gets a full long. Golly, just swinging then with that close heavy. Okay, I see you. Keeping all this going. Get a big catch right here, and actually because we went to the ultimate Setsuna, we get a restand, so we do get a little bit more of a combo here. And I love how different Dragalia's playstyle is against JMAMH and Ladiva from what we saw earlier when they were up against Zooey, right? Like just taking advantage of that mid-screen neutral with those Setsuna pokes, just harassing constantly. It's good to see that Dragalia has that depth of play based on the matchup.
Yeah, I'm really surprised too that they didn't pick like Lucifer or Takala, right, who kind of have even better zoning tools. But I think it just kind of able to play into that kind of bob and weave pressure that we're seeing right now. But JMAMH able to find this crunchy counter hit, get things going. Big start, 100 meter on deck. Still got worried about SBA. There it is, but the ultimate DP able to save.
Let's see. Going to pressure, but oh my gosh, that 2U still coming through. And finally, the Jewel Resort Screwdriver does make a connection here, but Dragalia able to fight out. Chugging that Setsuna, plenty of plus frames. Daggers and frame traps. The throw actually going to interrupt JMAMH's attempt. We try to poke low, but the Crescent able to punish. And here we are, takes the lead!
That was rude, Dragalia. Man, this running up, JMAMH trying to find that button confirm and just immediately gets exploded by the Crescent. Dragalia on the board here, game 1.
So, check him. Decent corner carry here, and oh my gosh, we're actually able to snatch Dragalia because we had the armored DP instead of the true invincible DP. That's a little unfortunate, but oh no, it begins. The grippening. Another serving. Yeah, we actually get the full pickup and combo here too.
Oh yeah, double dip every time, man. Oh, nice bait, but unfortunately not going to be enough to get the full confirm, but JMAMH able to close it out anyways. I like this attempt to kind of vary the misfiner pressure from Dragalia too, going for, you know, instead of double misfiner, do one and then run up and trying to do a button or something. Finds the crumple though. Big start here for Dragalia.
Bring him on down. We get the Oki setup. Crescent, not catching JMAMH pressing anything. The 2U will come through. Ultimate DP, get off of me. Oh, but look at that check from JMAMH. Able to get the full combo here. And look at that coast-to-coast carry, practically.
I used the jump cancel there, of course, with the somersault, but Dragalia down a bit of trouble here. 100 meter SVA available for JMAMH, SSVA for Dragalia, so gotta start guessing here and making some real decisions on defense.
Yeah, you can see that little bit of hesitation from JMAMH. Tries to read a jump up, actually. Either they misinput with like the wrong super, or I think they thought Dragalia was going to run up, jump to bait, since, you know, JMAMH is sitting there with the super skybound our command throw, right? And JMAMH just with the wrong read, I think.
I was hoping for the baller read, you know, or maybe trying to catch the somersault or something like that.
True,
too.
yeah,
Who
yeah.
knows? But you know, JMAMH now here at a bit of a deficit. Dragalia here on set point.
Yeah, I think that was a read. At least that would tractor me. But Dragalia going to be able to take JMAMH into the corner. Another combo right here. If Dragalia wins off of this one, oh, we spot dodge against the ultimate headbutt. That did get reworked recently to be like a proper reversal option for Ladiva. And so you can kind of pretty much punish it like one.
Yeah, able to find the hit there with the SBA, trying to cash out as much as possible. One bravery point less for JMAMH, but Dragalia cornering themselves now, and no bravery points for JMAMH. Uh-oh, SSBA is available. Gotta look out.
Oh, but
gosh, the overhead.
the overhead works, and JMAMH, instead of like taking top 8, sort of hinges on the balance of that set for Castiel, might be able to just squeak in here, but we were thinking of Ferry because of Iago. Not Iago, it's Alf actually, or excuse me, RahhahRZLN. I'm gonna go with Rahah.
Yeah, I was gonna say RahhahRZLN or something like that,
Yeah,
but yeah,
RahhahRZLN,
and then
yeah.
Alf locking in the Lowain, of course. They're talking about the stories and all the food they're gonna eat too. Man, Lowain is seeing such a glow up too, and it hasn't even really been changed much, right? It's just been kind of a mind shift of how the game is played, right? Ultimate skills and playing that meter economy is really working out. Although I will say this skin bothers me so much. Like, why is he wearing a shirt? I don't understand what's going on, man.
You'd have to see. Oh, the GG was still in play. Alf gets caught by that one, so now Rahhah gonna get caught by the ultimate come at me, bro. And now we're kind of just sort of playing out in this neutral meter, discrepancy. Alf spending most of it on Lowain's very strong ultimate skills. Rahhah able to cash out at the very end to secure the kill. A pretty good spot.
Yep, good start. You know, of course, Lowain known for that kind of runaway, hit-and-run mentality, too. Sending out the cat bot, eating food behind it. So, very a nice, natural counter to that type of play, too. Immediately called out by the GG. And we found the curve, but unfortunately, a little drop there. But RahhahRZLN able to spot dodge the DP, too. So, representing that a little bit tricky for Alf now.
Right, the two L's connect, but nothing much coming because of that. We actually get a throw punish as well, and the pressure going for the install super. You very rarely see it, although it was buffed patches ago. But you install immediately and to get hit, and the install literally got to do nothing for. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, super unfortunate. Alf, yeah, immediately go into HPA, just say, all right, it's time to deal with this chip. Goes for the low anyways, and just a little bit too early on that spot dodge. Tying it up here, 1 round apiece here in game 1.
Low neutral play. Cat bot not going to be able to connect, but the dive kick getting punished. Wasn't able to catch. Cat gets checked, though. Oh, but here we go. Alf going to stabilize the pickup with the Raging Strike and Chain. Spending a Brave Point to put Rock into the corner. I like that.
Yeah, luckily Lowain's definitely the type of character, too. You can spend a lot of Bravery points, right, and get him back and just spend it immediately on HPA. But, you know, right now, Rahha able to find the throw. Going to the GG confirm. Thank you so much for this 2v1 fighter right now. And just the DP to answer back. Alf just playing like a madman and able to find the kill with the 6-6H. Alf on the board.
Yeah, getting that cross up. Catching Rahha unawares. My man Lowain really pulled up with glow sticks. You know, he's like, I'm here for the Vigala concert, bro. Walks into Ladiva's ring.
Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta rip your favorite Oshi or whatever. But it looks like Alf saying, all right, don't worry, we got this party going. Rahha trying to find some sort of solution here, but of course Alf, you know, eating the food against Ferry, I'm not sure that's the right play. Rahha gonna punish greatly for it.
Trying to find the next big opportunity. We check the startup of some ultimate skill from Alf. So Rahha in a pretty good spot now, just keeping Alf under lock, but you give it up as soon as the spot dodge gets caught by the bros.
I like that immediate challenge. Spot, you know, just jab it, get rid of it. Don't need to worry about missiles or anything.
Battle 2. Engage.
Back comes through. Wake up with some buttons. A couple of stray blows going both players' ways, but no real advantage until the ult comes through. Jump with the throw bait, and tech it on landing. Rahha able to actually catch with that jab, blowing up the cat bot and catching Elf, even up the life totals.
So yeah, immediately sends the bros out. That meter economy really coming in clutch here for Alf right now. An immediate challenge, but unfortunately, yeah, no real pickup there, just due to the weird spacing. Wow, slide under the far M. Brains on Alf right now. Lots of meter available. Might see HPA coming up at any moment, but Rahha not making it easy for them to get it going.
So GG, we come out with a human pyramid attack though. Rahha. Ooh, a little too early on the dodge. Gets caught by the low. It's the full juggle. Not enough to kill, but Rahha now in the corner. And oh, we get caught pressing something. Maybe it was a brave counter. I didn't hear the startup there, but either way, Rahha and Alf tied up. This is Alf's set point.
Immediate parry, representing all this pressure too. Just trying to put that mental stack on Rahha for them to guess. But, you know, Alf now is trying to find their way back in. Making all the right guesses here. Oh, but an unfortunate drop. And, yeah, immediately going to go for that throw for better positioning. DP recognizing that's not true, but luckily able to escape relatively scot-free from Alf. In a little bit of trouble now.
I mean, Rahha, I think, like, saw that coming through and went into their own ultimate deep. Deal with it. Wow. You pushed against the cross-up dash heavy and got the hit, but unfortunately no confirm for Rahha. Alf maintaining pressure here. Rahha will spin a brave point. Still locked up in this corner. Not able to react to the Raging Strike. No more points for Rahha. 50% extra damage on every single touch that Alf can get.
Yeah, but Alf, you know, low on resources themselves. No high-low mix there. Sending the missiles, finds the hit and the kill. Alf able to secure it over Rahha. 2-0 fashion. The John
Grand
Granblue
EX.
himself. EX too, yeah. I think this is the one EX character who's like kind of okay, right? It's like a lateral change.
Yo, man, why is Narmaya fit looking like a wedding dress?
Come on,
Like,
you
the
know
white,
why.
like that tone of white, you know, with the, everything like that?
Let's be real, we know why.
We know why. True, true.
And we got Gravity Rush Gran. I love this.
All right, well, let's get it on. 9-breaker, starting off with some Setsuna zoning. TeMP, it's under pressure, but ooh, an early DP gets punished, and TeMP showing a double heavy link. Start off with a punish counter. Oh, but we kind of bust out a little too hard, maybe?
Yeah, now you're able to secure that quarter positioning too, going for the air reset, maybe trying to get something tricky, but the close button from TeMP, able to find the hit, confirm. Going for all the goofy stuff here with the EX Grand. I'm sure some of you are like, who the heck is this character? Why is he doing some weird moves now? But it's working out right now. Trying to go for a funny throw bait. 9. Able to find the hit though. Not going to be quite enough to get the kill.
Quite yet. We go for the crescent. We get the block. We actually get a counter hit, and off of that, TeMP it's a victory. Taking round 1, despite being down to his final break.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if you got one, it's all it needs sometimes. Trying to skip neutral there. A lot of plus runes available for Grand 2, but unfortunately going to get punished for that misinput there.
Strike a chain just to extend the combo. Do our special cancels. And what a bait on the Brave counter as well. Look at the damage as well. This is an unscaled special starter. 9-breaker gonna have to find another way to escape. Too far for the Brave counter! Or either the Raging Strike to reach.
Yeah, had Meter available to get the kill, but just didn't quite believe 9 able to bait the Lariat attempt. We still got a couple more guesses, and yeah, just immediately gonna let that DP rip, recognizing 9 didn't have a lot of resources to find a kill at mid-screen anyways.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
It's gonna start for 9-breaker. Getting some offense opening up. Both sides sort of just trading some pokes, not really finding anything substantial until the crumple. As the charge Setsuna punishes the attempt to dodge.
Yeah, big start here from 9-breaker. Plenty of damage on board, but unfortunately the combo drop there. Gonna be able to get the crumple here from TeMP. Start setting up some of this pressure here from Gran.
Oh yeah, this is a grip of damage. Look at that.
Dude, what is happening? Why does he just explode people? I mean, I guess he's the main character, right? The game's named after him, so he's allowed to, but... Oh my god!
Run up, old fireball, frame trap. That's foul.
Brother, he's like, I saw Gita do this once. I think I can do this, right? TeMP. 1 round away for taking it.
All right, let's see. 9-breaker trying to fight back. Goes for multiple layers of mix right there. Not actually able to get the hit with the mix itself, but rather just with a frame trap. 6XL, no confirm. TeMP gonna lose a little bit of life just thanks to the chip damage here, but you can tell 9-breaker does not want to get hit anymore. Yo, run up Raging Strike. What is your thought process?
You know, I think they saw the run-up fireball, and they're like, yeah, you know, check this out. I'll answer back, no problem. Gold skill spent. Be able to punk out with the counter hit, but TeMP still very much at a life deficit, and the Misfinder able to close it out.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, yo, we tried everything, but no punish actually on TeMP's side. I mean, I think that was like the lighter medium version of DP, which might have a little bit less recover than the EX, so hard to get the punish. But Lightbreaker now drops that DP for the setup. Oh, I think we tried to anti-air, but Glass not actually able to reach or be active in time. That jump normal Grand too fast, I think.
Going for setup, immediate poke after the throw tech. Big buttons here from Gran, able to find the delayed jump in button. 9-breaker, I think this might be curtains for them, and it looks like it is with the SBA. TeMP gonna be taking it 2-0 over 9-breaker.
Oh my, this is your man.
To the end, hell yeah. Pure Boy versus Billy Bob Jr. the third.
Let's do this, man. Nier, our first one, and possibly the only one on the stream tonight, up against yet another Narmaya. Pure boy fan.
EX Narmaya, though.
Oh!
So, yeah, we're
Let's
seeing
go.
some of the cool stuff here. Billy Bob repping the Nier day one, of course, but Pure Boy not letting them to escape. We're seeing all the cutters, whatever you call them. Man, chat, you better enjoy this, because you're never going to see this character again after this.
Yeah, not tonight anyway, but here we go. Spin to win. Full combo and confirmed. Pure boy, taking round 1 on Billy Bob Jr. the third.
Battle 2.
Oh man, this is, yeah, good start. Pure Boy, you know, setting up. Oh, you know, and recognizing too, they're a gold master too. I don't know if they split it between EX and normal, but I mean, whether you're master with Narmaya or not, that's pretty cool. Hard character. Billy Bob, not quite trying to escape this corner here yet. Death coming out, but Pure Boy able to challenge immediately.
Yeah, no, passing those things. So Billy Bob might have to take note that Pure Boy's pressing against Death, so you might have to go into the fortune and frame trap those checks on Death. But Pure Boy doesn't care about that, cares about finishing this combo. Next hit kill. Told you.
Wow, the range on that too. I didn't realize Marth was in this game. Pure Boy up 1-0.
Battle 1. Engage.
Just wait for like the throw loop coming through. Up, up, up.
Yeah, here we go. The Ken combo coming in any moment here. But yeah, Billy Bob able to find the throw. Not going to be able to escape this corner. Wow, 6-6-M. Good start.
Ooh. Spot dodge and ultimate skill, but weren't actually flush after that interaction to punish it or anything like that. Instead, we got checked, but Billy Bob will get a hit, even up the life totals a bit, but once again, just full screen rush down. Crazy.
Have Death on cooldown right now, coming back, 13 hearts available, no bravery points, but gonna be able to find the hit with the ultimate skill. Not going to have to close it out though, just a weird hit there mid-screen. Oh my gosh, just the neutral skip into a wall bounce. Pure Boy, 1 round away.
Battle 2. Engage.
Your boy, 1 round away from ending up our stream, but Billy Bob, come on, you gotta show up for Dave! No!
Yeah, bro, I believe, yeah, he heard you loud and clear, he found the hit, says, all right, I just wanted to play more rounds, no problem. Here comes the combos.
Yeah, no, I'm raising my hands. I'm giving the spirit bomb over.
Yeah, but Pure Boy's, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you guys showed up. I'm going to win this here, you know? Able to challenge Death at every moment. Billy Bob in a little bit of trouble here. 1 bravery point left, so additional damage on the table here for Pure Boy. But the Nago Yuki coming out. Not quite enough to get the kill. Close.
Yeah, and the combo as well, but here we go. Second pickup. A little extra damage. Only 2 Love's Redemption stocks for Billy Bob, and so when we go on cooldown, Death is going to take a while to regenerate. Pure Boy going to ground 50% extra damage. Oh my god, is this dead?
Dead? No way. That was such a cool round. Okay, they're not dead. Billy Bob, I believe.
No!
I feel like Siegfried does pretty okay into Lowain, but we'll see some of these new changes. Tubbie, lifelong Zooey main, but we'll see how it changes it up with these new buffs.
Maybe it's just a numbers thing, you know. I don't want a 1v3. 2v3, I can do that. Let's go, Wilders. We'll have to see how it pans out. Tubbie so far able to get a bit of the life lead onto Incendiate, stopping. That might also be a huge element of the matchup too, like being able to stop Incendiate from setting up with his bros by sending out those old fireballs. Wow, the dash heavy actually able to armor through Incendiate's poke, and Tubbie starting out very strong here.
Absolutely, yeah, just no fear from Tubbie, showing off the lightning spell to beat out cat missiles, and just sending out every little thing in the book here. Incendiate here on life support, but SSB Day is available. Have to imagine maybe they'll catch something out here pretty soon, but Tubbie's also got 100 meter available to get some damage going too, try to chip things out. Incendiate not able to dodge everything. Tubbie on the board here.
3 in a row was not within Incendiate's rep count. He only got 2 dodges. Got caught on the 3rd one. 2U. To be able to lead into the come at me, and oh my god, able to jump up and above the cat missiles to anti-air Incendiate. Good lord, and I mean, this is absolute madness. You got lightning beams, and you got flying in there. You pulling on up with lasers and rockets and everything like that. Dragons breathing fire. We spot dodge the first counter, but then we go for the ultimate for DB version to be able to weather the storm so far. No,
The counter laser, I'm so surprised that did not hit, but Tubbie again answering with that 668. Incendiate looking a little bleak here. Raging Strike, Raging Chain again, and Tubbie able to secure this first game here in pretty strong fashion.
I mean, that's a hell of a start. Now, the one thing I do also have to mention, if I remember correctly, all sets of our top 8 are best of 5. So, running this until somebody wins 3 games, thus we will decide a victor. So Incendiate not quite facing elimination just yet.
Absolutely, and yeah, that might be some of the decision-making too from Tubbie, recognizing, okay, let me try it out with Zooey, see how it goes. If I lose a game, I can switch, of course. And, you know, Tubbie does play a little bit of Lowain too, so maybe he has some of that extra character knowledge, but Incendiate able to answer here with the BC, gonna be able to get Tubbie to flinch too. Starting to look a lot better here for Game 2's Incendiate.
Running some offense. Trying to keep Tubbie bottled up in this corner. Surprise jump in. I mean, since they buffed that move for Zooey as an anti-air, it has lost some of its strong properties on block, so it's not just a skip neutral, start my offense option. Instead, it's a get out of the sky, a stronger combo tool option for the character. So it couldn't be reworked. Incendiate, though, gonna be able to get the full combo here. Not quite enough to kill, but creating the mix-up here. And Tubbie just gonna get caught by something.
Yeah, that tricky block, right? You can't quite see that low bro, but it's always low then high, and gotta try to figure out when that bro comes in. Tubbie trying to find these answers here. Immediate BC from Incendiate saying, hey, I don't want to deal with this pressure, but Tubbie answering back with some good aggression here. Gonna secure the corner with some lightning. Nice knockdowns here.
Ooh, and we actually get the Raging Strike to connect, so Incendiate is going to spend his last breakpoint, so every bit of damage he takes is going to be increased by 50%. You see the blocks on that dash heavy cross-up. I mean, that wasn't really coming through for other competitors tonight, but Tubbie playing at that high level, able to react and defend. Incendiate very chill, not able to actually get the whiff punish on that ult fireball. Instead, it's going to get caught, punished, and blown up for even trying in the first place. Tubbie tying up the rounds in game 2.
So, yeah, just so much aggression from both players, spending those bravery points like you have infinite amounts, but Tubbie able to secure it pretty good, playing that reserve, spacing game. Unfortunate drop, and Synn gonna be able to capitalize on it this time. The Dragon Laser's good, but not that good.
All right. Full scoop right here into the corner, and Synn starting off strong. Wow, we're actually able to tech that escape completely. Early counter, not gonna find its mark. Tubbie now putting Incendiate into the corner. Here comes the Zooey play. Just go for a frame trap. Give up the turn. Brave counter is actually going to intercept the bros. Lightning is there. Just a little extra damage off the throw. Incendiate down to that Super Skybound range. Doesn't matter. We go for Human Pyramid attack to interrupt the 2M poke. A bit of damage, no points for Tubbie. But we get caught on the side swap with a beautiful anti-air. Incendiate and Vulcan Trip tying up our...
Yeah, and, you know, forcing Tubbie to do something there pretty quick. Good answer. And I really like that usage of going for HBA into the immediate... cancel, right? Just recognizing, okay, I got the hit, delete the diamond, force Tubbie to make some risky decisions and just start going. Tubbie, of course, you know, thinking it over. It is first to 3, right? So can go back to character select if they want to, but Tubbie believes in the Zooey changes and their character. They're going to stick it out.
Catch him with the low. And, I mean, that's another huge element, too, right? That dash heavy, able to shield and absorb all of those Katniss. If he tries to autopilot into confirm, not able to get anything. Incendiate failed the full punish, and so now Tubbie has the corner. Incendiate going to send out the ultimate wheel, calling out the dragon charge, and thus we're back to the screen.
Yeah, able to punish here, able to get that 6-6H confirmed. Tubbie with the nice routing here. Trying to get Incendiate to flinch, but they haven't been flinching too much this whole set, so... I'll try to figure out another way to get that answer. So he does have that 6-6M, but looks like they might not even need it here.
There we go, Tubbie. Takes the first round of game 3. Let's see what Incendiate's response is going to be. Again, you know, we're jumping in with these vertical slashers and it just doesn't have the same properties on block anymore. Oh, wow, what a read on that 6-6L, actually. Just going for the counter with the bros covering us too, so kind of like the layer that Incendiate is demonstrating here. Tubbie, bit of offense, sets up some lightning, pushing Incendiate into the corner. Incendiate just blocking everything out, not flinching.
Gonna go for the late tech there, recognizing Tubbie's been going for TK Lightning a couple times. So, yeah, good BC on Incendiate, recognizing too that the Lightning was going to be able to cover the vulnerable frames there. Tubbie looking really good here, round 2, but the Bro Wheel's able to find the hit, immediate BC back. Tubbie trying to take this as quick as possible. Incendiate's got a guess here for game. And we're trying to weather this chip storm though.
Well, but we confirmed beautifully off the cat laser using our... Gonna extend the combo towards the corner. Incendiate now putting Tubbie in the guess for game situation. Brave counter get off of me. Incendiate's life lower and lower, so much closer to the chip range. Not quite there yet, but it's so scary. Run up with the... Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
We saw that from who was it? Oh gosh.
I know who.
Right? And it was like, okay.
Gia the Fool? It was Gia the Fool.
Gio, yeah. But you know, Tubbie trying to just maintain that composure, of course. Incendiate trying to claw back, tie up the round count here. Next round, win here is going to be able to go to a 2-1 advantage, which is super critical in the first 3. All
right, full combo here for Tubbie. I can send it into the corner. Lightning and fire. Elements coming down, and that's a huge grip of damage from the later half of that Dragon's Breath. I know they reassess the damage on it, but I can't quite remember the numbers. There we go, Incendiate gonna get the crit of an ultimate awesome sauce. Take Tubbie into the corner, set up with the 1 bro, quick tick throw. Gonna set up the scenario again, goes hide this time. Tubbie able to BC out pretty safely. Incendiate looking a little worse for wear. 100 meter almost on deck. Gotta let the DP rip, but not enough to kill. Tubbie now in some trouble again. The flinch missiles. Gonna be able to open him up. Incendiate going up 2-1 here. I mean, yeah, you're in a guess or game situation, and you simply have to guess right. Incendiate up 2-1. Tubbie is going to go back to character select. Might have confused it for being the end of the set. Low key. Yeah, or, you know, just mix up your opponent, right? Oh, am I going to pick Siegfried? Oh, no, just kidding. I'm picking Zooey. But, you know, also good to cool off for a sec. Maybe Incendiate cooling off, too. But, yeah, it's so tricky, right? Especially in these first 3s, right? You got to be able to save those extra gimmicks for that 3rd game if you need it. Sometimes game 5, you know, and just be able to save all those little tricks here and there. And we've seen some of those cool changes from Tubbie and both Incendiate too. So we'll see how they adapt here in this game 4 when we get that queued back up. Maybe just trying to, you know, change map or something. Oh, my waifu's not on this map. I'm a tile hater personally on Coliseum. If anyone ever asks to pick Coliseum, I always tell them no, random. You're not allowed to do math here, dude. But we're going to, I don't know, Subspace Emissary or something. Incendiate up 2-1 here. See Tubbie able to bring this back. 6XM from Incendiate going to get things started off. Counter hit as well as Tubbie's defense still looking pretty active here. Don't forget, they chose to press something on that last situation in the previous game. Still getting caught by frame trap. Incendiate, though, dropping the combo. Gives Tubbie a chance to push their way out of the corner, but here we go. What a beautiful check on the bros, actually. Yeah, being able to hit both there before they start their high-low enforcement, super critical. Man, Tubbie just answered no fear whatsoever. Incendiate now trying to back off and get some space going here, but not working out. HPA, though, this should be a punish here. Quite, but gonna be able to catch out anyways. This has come through. Ultimate Lightning actually gonna catch Incendiate. Knocked out. Catching him, Bresson, and will stabilize with the Raging Strike in chain, just to guarantee the corner carry, and thus with the Lightning, to get the game situation, Incendiate takes the throw, and Tubbie takes the round. Man, what a gross scenario, right, too? Especially, throw's gonna kill, the Lightning might kill, if I get hit, I'm killed, so you gotta really guess there, especially with that low resource count. Tubbie able to answer pretty strong here at the start of your round 2. Able to beat the DP, though, with the Lightning. Didn't even have to worry about spot dodging. Yeah, the ultimate DP comes through on Tubbie's side, and Incendiate ready for it. Look at the punish. There's a brave counter used by Tubbie. Pushing Incendiate back toward the corner. Ultimate Wheel going to interrupt the autopilot from Tubbie. And again, those missiles just Incendiate using Lowain's kit and support to bait out these options from Tubbie. What a check on the bros! That's insane. You're talking about like Tubbie also playing Lowain and maybe having some of that higher matchup knowledge. It's kind of coming through in those games.
Yeah, but right now, not doing too well for them. Gonna go for these firework loops. Gonna be able to take that diamond away too, so extra damage on deck here. Incendiate looking pretty healthy, forcing that last BC from Tubbie. Still not able to escape this corner, so gotta find some sort of miracle, but the 6-6L Incendiate here on set point. 1 round away from eliminating Tubbie from the bracket.
So he's gonna be able to jump over. Blocks, but tries to go for the throw. Incendiate proactive on defense. Able to back, and there we go again. The same situation as last time. A dash heavy from Tubbie. Stops the cat missiles. Oh, you're pressing buttons. You aren't plus there anymore, friend. I'm sorry.
Now Tubbie forcing that BC again. Finds the hit though. Maybe Incendiate thought it was going to hit from behind, but Tubbie able to answer with an SBA and getting the animation here, deleting that diamond, super critical. We did see a Raging Strike work here from Tubbie. We'll see. Maybe they're going to go for it again. Set up the lightning, and there it is.
Yeah, we get the full confirm off of that Raging Strike because of the lightning setup. Tubbie going to take us to our very first Game 5 of the night. Set up top 8. If that doesn't set the tone for how crazy and intense this top 8 is going to be for Granblue tonight, I don't think anything else could.
So they're saying, you know, I'm going to play the full distance here. And it's working out so well. Wow, what an air assault there from Incendiate. And going to be rewarded with the corner, too.
Nope. Pushing that offense. Interrupting the press. Pick up as well. Set up the mix. The throw comes through again. Incendiate. Bringing out everybody. Yo, when was there a gap to throw in there?
So gross, dude.
Like, I thought we had lockdown there, and Tubbie probably thought the same thing. Like, wait a minute, I was free?
I don't know, man. Must have punished the push block or something. Who knows? The sky is blue, but, you know, right now Incendiate, again, 1 round away from eliminating Tubbie. Tubbie not going out here quietly, setting up all this aggression. The cat missile's finding the hit with the weird jump arc.
All right, we get the big pickup. Incendiate slowly whittling away Tubbie's life bar. Might be able to close him down here. What? Nah! Nah, fam!
Ballista? Is that you?
Oh
Wake
my
up, sweep, and SBA. No Raging Strike available. Tubbie is 2 for 2 on the RSs too. Oh, finds the hit. And it's going to be enough to kill Tubbie. Tying it up. Last game, last round, folks. We're going the distance here.
Insanely clutch from Tubbie, calling out that little walk back from Incendiate while there was still an opportunity to press a button, converting immediately the Super Sky Battle. The Dragon's Breath comes through. Look at the damage Incendiate's Lowain has taken as well. This is a massive start for Tubbie.
Yeah, trying to eat all those bravery points too. Finds the lightning, finds the hit, but unfortunately, yeah, no full confirm there, not available. Tubbie at a massive lead right now, but Incendiate's Pro Wheels able to start something here. Gotta find an answer. Raging Strike spot dodge. Incendiate able to punish this time.
Yeah, I mean, that was such a preemptive spot dodge as well. Not even done on reaction. Like, Lowain was completing the dodge animation, but the strike actually connected. And I mean, it's a seesaw back and forth. Incendiate down to last break point. Has all the pressure right here. A manual tech from Tubbie creates the situation where they're able to defend. Oh my gosh! Incendiate ran back in to get clipped by the Raging Strike. He tried to bait, and Tubbie eliminates him.
Yo, we got it. I know. It's Vermilion.
You're cheating on Beatrix with Cat?
Yeah.
What the hell is this, man?
To be honest, I said buff Cat. Beatrix is my lover. Oblige. Iago, of course, rocking the Ferry. Very difficult Ferry to deal with, right? They play very resource conscious and recognizing, okay, I spend my bravery points, I send the ball out, I get it back immediately. Beatrix is my lover, just in the blender right now. And Iago just starting to run away with it.
All right, well, here we go. I guess the thing I gotta take note is that, you know, Beatrix is their lover, not their main. That's Cat. Something like that. And here we go. Iago coming on up. Gonna push back into the corner. Wake up 5L, converting into the ultimate skills. Full combo and bop right here. So, cool little lightning whip effect too on this fairy weapon.
Battle 2.
Oh yeah, this one's good. Look, I hate the eel one personally because it gets bigger towards the tip, and I swear it's got a bigger hitbox. I don't think it does, but like it just feels like that. But you know, Iago pretty dominant round 1 here. Gonna be able to set up the Ferry, set up with the GG. Gonna be able to find a hit.
Spot dodging, big jumping. Wow, what a read on the Brave counter. Love that from Beatrix, is my lover. Like, I can't even shorten their name to Beatrix, because then it's like, no, call them, no, that's Catalina. What are you doing?
Maybe we just call him 96. Yeah, going for the tap there on the 2M, but unfortunately that fireball just a little bit too slow to challenge Iago. And Iago on the board here.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right, big anti-air here coming through for Iago.
Wow, I cannot believe it. Cartwheel confirmed there. That is crazy, but you know, Beatrix is my lover, able to stabilize a little bit. Iago ready for the punish on the light wall. You know, light wall is a good tool, don't get me wrong, but Ferry does have some opportunities to challenge it a little bit better.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, big punish with the throw. Actually able to catch as 96 was trying to approach. Iago now, sort of again, just playing that classic Ferry zoning, which might be a little awkward for Catalina, right? Because technically Catalina likes to kind of control that mid space. Oh, we look for the Brave counter again. Iago. I do like to see, one of the things that I've always commented with Iago, just kind of feels like he'll tunnel on like the same defensive choices, and once you start exploring that, things just fall apart. So it's good to see that Iago is varying them up and not being so quick to immediately Brave counter.
Absolutely. Now Beatrix is my lover. Got full control of the corner here. One bravery point spent from Iago. Ball could be coming at any moment to get those bravery points back. Wow, but the challenge on the low, recognizing armor is not available on the low. Beatrix is my lover now in a little bit of trouble. Oh no, are they dead? There's no way, right? Oh my god, they are.
Yeah, Iago quickly making work of
Battle 1.
Lover 96.
I'm so surprised they're sticking with Catalina, too. I mean, it's Belial, right? So they normally play 2B. They've got a Belial, right? I'm sure they have a Beatrix, but they believe in the cat.
Evidently so, but Iago says, I will punish you for that belief. On the next couple of hits, light wall cancel does get interrupted.
Setting up the ball, now you got to block high, low. Finds the DP, but it's going to be an air hit, so going to lose one juggle point there. Nice confirm here from Iago, not quite dead, but you got to guess. The neutral jump into the overhead, not going to be enough, but the whip confirmed. Iago, one round away from eliminating Beatrix is my lover 96.
Let's see if Iago can be the one to do it. And showed up about an hour after the bracket started, was able to punch his ticket in the top 8. Surprise, Iago was that caliber player. He is demonstrating here in this losers round 1 side, saying, listen, I'm only here because of Khalil Seeding. All right? My skill level, I belong up there.
Absolutely, but you know, Beatrix is my lover, trying to again fish for those BCs, and I think Iago's starting to catch on a little bit, recognizing, all right, I can only BC at the safe spot. 6XL, of course, a good spot to bait. A little tricky though. Beatrix is my lover in a little bit of trouble here with one bravery point left.
Jump in. Find our next big blow. Iago in full control. Beatrix trying to approach, but whiffs that EX special with Catalina a little too soon. Iago more than happy to space as it's a slow, torturous, painful death.
Just a slow walk down. Iago just content to react as much as possible. It's such an uphill battle here for Beatrix and my lover. 100 meter available, but not going to be enough. The whip confirm. Iago going to be eliminating Beatrix is my lover. Locking in the Zooey. Synn, of course, locking in the Zooey. We got the summer outfits too. We paid real money for this, guys. First 3, we'll see who prevails.
Yeah, and so Kojicoco, the one with the red flowered Zooey in your hair. Synn with the blue flowered Zooey. A couple other ways you can differentiate between the two, but that one kind of stood out to me. Oh, bro, word? Okay, Koji. Yeah, big punish.
Good start. We're going to be able to get the side switch too. Of course, we got a couple dragons shooting lasers at each other now. We're just firing off neutral for fun. Big dragon. Get the knockdown. Of course, this dragon economy is going to be super critical too, because you want to maintain that plus frame advantage as much as possible. Just look at this aggression here from Kojicoco saying, all right, good luck.
All right, all the 2M poke actually catching the Kojicoco, so Synn now going to be able to get the side swap in order to keep Kojicoco close to the corner. A walk up, try for another bait of some kind. I think we were expecting to get the skybound gauge there, but didn't quite have it in time. The spot dodge gets punished by the delayed lightning, and Synn going to be able to take round 1 in the Zooey mirror match.
No bravery points needed to close that out. You know, we've seen that a couple times too with the delayed lightning catching those spot dodges. So we'll see if these players are able to answer with a different approach. Of course, you know, these two are really strong. So he's, you know, potentially the strongest in North America, I would say. So it's, you know, very much on them to kind of figure out how do I play around that character as my own character.
Big bait on the DP, but no punish. The close heavy just I think was trying to run, and those running frames cost them the time, and so Kojicoco gonna get away with murder, as it were. The turn back, Synn and Koji, and some barbs. Synn down to the last break point. Kojicoco spending it first.
All right, and Kojicoco showing, all right, this is how you punish DP. Check it out. Able to get this big hit confirmed. 1 diamond, yeah, right into the SBA. Gonna be able to get that kill there. Going, tying it up here.
Damn, I mean, Synn literally lost that round because they missed the punish on that DP, and Kojicoco, like you said, showing how it's done to win the round. The tale of irony right there, but mirror matches and yo, Synn's the chosen one, man. Like the clash happened, and Zooey said, "Nah, he's been on me since day 1, you fraud."
Yeah, I mean, Synn has never swapped off. Kojicoco been rotating the cast this whole time, man. Gotta be rewarded for that encouragement.
Let's see. Rating strike, but too far to actually link the 2M. Kojicoco pressing that dodge. Press pop. Yo, amazing reaction from both sides here. I can barely make a remark before they're already moving through. It's like, you know, reading OG Dragon Ball. I can't see their movement with my eye. 6XL.
Yeah, the 6XL, that should be able to close it out here. Gonna go for the extra stylish stuff, too, just to make sure. Synn. Taking the first game here in the series. It is winner side, so, I mean, obviously you don't want to lose, but losing's not nearly as critical as being eliminated, right? So, some adaptations coming in. We might even see character switch from Koji, but they're believing in these first 2 games as Zooey.
Full combo in the hit right here. Nice stuff here. Kojicoco off to a great start in this game, too. Tries to step up in the Zooey mirror match. Oh, the evade, but Kojicoco somehow ready to react and tech a throw. Unbelievable stuff. It's kind of a pseudo-perfect, I think, for Kojicoco. I'm pretty sure they've taken a little bit of a hit damage somewhere, and they're definitely going to take this hit right now.
Yeah, an unfortunate drop there, too, from Kojicoco. Could have been able enough to secure the round. Synn saying, all right, thanks, amigo. If you drop one, I'll drop one. It's all good. A little bit of Zooey collusion. Gonna be able to answer that EXDP, no less.
Yeah, with the anti-air, and oh my god, Synn, there's no shot. Kojicoco's 1 combo drop results in the round lost to the level. You make 1 mistake, right? You lose.
This is a collusion, right? They said, all right, homie stock or whatever, right?
Homie stock in a fighting game, that's crazy. Oh, full bombo here, Koji. On the aggressive, but I mean, I wouldn't count Synn out just yet. Not time we just saw. Ultimate DP will connect. And the knockdown, the side swap. Delay throw baits out the Brave counter attempt. Kojicoco already adjusting his defensive choices.
Just barely able to evade that lightning and set up the dragon pressure now. Synn on the back foot now with a little bit less life and nice stabilization from Kojicoco. You know, it's looking pretty close. A lot of resources available. Just going to go for the hard knockdown to confirm the next spot.
Come on down. There we go. We jump over that breath at the Synn, just so well timed with those X vertical slashes. And now, Kojicoco out of brave points. Has to block the jump in, gets thrown, and the 50% damage buff in. Synn goes up 2-0 in the Zooey mirror match.
You know,
Just going in!
yeah, they believe in it. They say, nah, you know what? Mutual respect from one Zooey to another. We're sticking it out the whole way through. You know, if anything, it's like a cool learning moment too, right? You're learning, oh, I could do that cool attack, or maybe guess better on this thing. But right now, Kojicoco able to get his first nice interaction, set up his pressure against Synn. We've seen this story before, but Synn, you know, able to escape it sometimes. The throw bait finally paying off for Kojicoco, though.
Now let's see if Kojicoco can finally secure a round. Synn trying to fight the way out of the corner. Under a lot of duress, chip kill is certainly a factor to be considered soon. And there we go. They both send their dragons, they both pull the trigger, but it's Koji's dragon that's just a little faster on the breath.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, really smart play too from Kojicoco. We've seen multiple times now when they've played, they back off. They have a pretty dominant lead, and they're just going to sit on it. It's on you to come in, and they'll just catch you tripping. Right now, Kojicoco starting off really strong in the second round.
Empty jump throw. Tries to go for it again, but Synn protects it this time, but gets caught with punish on that. And it's a perfect for Kojicoco as he takes his first game of this winter semifinal.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Looking good, of course, Synn locking into the Zooey, but yeah, nice punish on the 667 immediately. Lots of aggression from Kojicoco, but Synn answering back.
Yeah, the 2L actually is what caught Kojicoco, so it might have been holding up back, reading something like that. Speaking of throw, Kojicoco lands a back throw, putting Synn in the corner. Talk about a reversal of fortune here. Synn slowly pushing their way forward, but Kojicoco gonna stop the dragon right at the maw. Get his own combo going.
Yep, gonna go for the funny guard button tech there, of course. You know, Synn and Kojicoco both relatively even on life here. Resources looking pretty equal, but the hit confirmed from Kojicoco looking pretty bleak here for Synn now. This should be enough to get the kill, and it is. No drops this time. Kojicoco on the board here, game 4.
Battle 2.
Yeah, I mean, Kojicoco, that's 3 rounds in a row he's been able to beat Synn with this Zooey. You know, we might have been discounting a little too soon, but Kojicoco said, nah, trust, I'm just making content, streaming. Gotta keep people interested.
Yeah, it's for the content. Wow, dragon on dragon violence, of course. Looking like it's working pretty well for Synn, though. Trying to maintain this pressure. Dragon meter starting to go down for Kojicoco now, so gonna be a little bit more linear pressure, of course. Synn trying to take advantage now, knowing that the dragon meter's gone here.
Yeah, but Kojicoco able to chase Synn down with that 6XL, drops the combo. Synn patiently waits on defense, tries to jump in, jumps over the throw attempt, baits the brave counter. I mean, it's just a couple of sly hits here and there, a little bit of shenanigans in there as the brave counter missed. Kojicoco still coming out on top. And look at that preemptive spot dodge, like absolutely knowing, but no punish on that whiffed raging strike.
Yeah, a little tricky, you know. You know, it looks like it's Synn still. 1 bravery point here. Kojicoco got the 2. Gonna start throwing for the additional damage. Could take one more throw, and now Synn's at throw point, and the raging strike confirm off the tap far L. Kojicoco tying it up 2-2.
4 rounds in a row. The set is now tied, and I mean, Synn was doing a good job of fighting back and not able to find victory. A lot of it just came down to, I think, just how well these two are playing neutral against each other. I love the fact that Kojicoco slipped in that little bit of a dragon regen right there, anticipating Synn to play a little more chill. So Synn low on the dragon meter. Kojicoco again finds the perfect run up with the 6XL, gets the pickup, gets the combo.
You know, Kojicoco playing is pretty aggressive. Goes for the funny throw bait this time, but Synn not biting. Synn, you know, fool me once, shame on you.
Try to bust out, but the dragon's able to catch him because of the counter hit properties. It's full combo for Kojicoco. Combo limit is reached before Synn can be killed, but we do snipe him off the jump. But just like that, from being down 0-2, Kojicoco is now at set point.
Yep, Synn, you know, trying to find a way to claw this back, of course. Oh my gosh, the dragon slide in immediately, trying to shimmy slide in. This, man, somebody ban these guys. This is ridiculous. Kojicoco finding the hit, though.
I mean, you know, shout outs to Synn, did not even flinch. Well, let's see, can Synn make this comeback happen? I mean, we've seen it happen before, but I know, it feels like ever since Kojicoco was sent down to that winner side point, something in him snapped it. He's snapping necks. He's snapping necks. He just walked up and did it. Of course, let's see how this throws down.
Yeah, gonna be kind of interesting match, right? They both really want to enforce the strike throw pressure. Man, immediate counter from Ryazo. I guess if you're gonna reversal, do it earlier so you don't die when you do it. But starting off that aggression immediately. Maybe two, after playing some BB tag, they're like, all right, I just gotta play hyper aggressive on defense. Who knows?
So quick, while his assist is down, Ryazo, the assist is always down.
The flip is the assist. I don't know.
The flip is right.
Starting off really strong here. One diamond left here for Fidgeties. Lots of meat available SSBA. Gonna spend it immediately to blow up that safe jump.
Yeah, using the armored version of the ultimate. Oh, we try to get fancy with it, but Ryazo just cool and collectedly taps her out of the air with perfect timing too. You know that Ryazo has practiced that counterplay for quite some time and has it on deck. Ever Fidgeties is ready to pull it out. Not quite able to confirm off the air-to-air hit though, but clean throughout all the duress.
I just gotta say, you're gonna try to reaction check a guy who just got done blocking active switch. Like, good luck, amigo. But Fidgety is able to find this confirm. Nice delay. Air to air, not quite there yet. Fidgety's maintaining control. Lots of good pressure, but Ryazo trying to escape.
There you go. Playing at this full screen. Fidgety's with the life lead. So both players run in. Fidgety's holding that guard button. You see how long it's taking that animation. Trade your places.
Yeah, definitely in Ryazo's favor, though. Doesn't have to spend any resources for that. Nice stabilization, too. Gonna be able to confirm into the SBA, too. Excellent routing there from Ryazo. This is gonna be quite enough to get the kill, but Fidgety's in some trouble here. Again. Oh, that safe jump. You see that 15 meter, you gotta think about it.
Yeah, right, and even then, too, like, just the fact that you have that armored version of it so that it's beating these safe jumps. I mean, you're also gonna have to pay attention to what stance he's in, catching Fidgety's in, but the whiff a fireball. So Ryazo will take game one, but Fidgety's keeping things close.
Battle 1.
Absolutely, yeah, we're seeing, again, a lot of those aggressive answers on defense from both players. Fidgety's doing DP as much as possible, too. I guess you know, when I blow up a safe jump, you can do it, right? But, Seox, of course, wants to get in as quick as possible, so answering with some sort of DP is a decision, but Ryazo able to find the reset here.
And again. You can't skip neutral against me. I will answer you. Just removing one of those options from Fidgety's arsenal. Now let's see how Ryazo wants to try and close out this round. Safe jump. No armor DP to worry about. Things get a little hairy as Ryazo whips and Fidgety. Ryazo keeps the controller in hand when he's combo. His mind clear. His defense ready.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, a little tricky there, but, you know, able to stabilize and, you know, just going for these wall clings, recognizing too, at the very start of the round, at least, Narmaya doesn't have a lot of options to deal with, and it's just kind of on her to start the aggression. Ryazo setting up all his pressure in the corner, able to bait the BC, down to one bravery point for Fidgeties, able to find a throw, now Ryazo in the corner, and baiting the reversal of their own.
All right, here we go. Again, these armor DPs, they've been pretty successful for Fidgeties. When in doubt, do it again. We dash up, get the low, catching Ryazo. Trying to stand block, so either anticipating some sort of overhead, or maybe he's even just trying to walk out of a throw or jump out.
So there's the counter, but counter hit. Confirm here from Fidgeties. Setting all this pressure. Gonna be able to find the confirm too. Lots of meter available. Not gonna be able to cash out into SBA, but Ryazo one hit away.
Get it her back. And the pressure on, and Ryazo trying to check with these jabs. That's the second Crescent Moon on pressure that Fidgety's been able to connect on Ryazo. Sort of anticipating the wrong thing or guessing wrong for those Fidgeties.
Yeah, gonna be able to tie up the game count here. It is first of 3 winners final. It's first 3 the whole way through, right? So has some games to play with, of course. You know, Ryazo been, I think, Seox player through and through. Played around with some other characters, right? But I think it's definitely the character they're gonna stick it out with. Bro, that combo was so... That was a BB tag combo. What is happening? What is happening? It's so cool.
They're pulling it on in.
So much
BB tag.
damage.
Yeah, it did. And now Ryazo trying to run down. Fidgeties with the Crescent Moon. Gonna push their way out of the corner, charging Setsuna. Are we able to get the next hit in neutral? Ryazo gonna spend a Brave Point. Good blocking the cross up.
I don't know, Fidgeties in a little bit of trouble here. Gonna, you know, good block response from Ryazo too, recognizing they can side switch off the Crescent. But yeah, gonna be able to jab confirm, and Fidgeties goes down. Ryazo taking advantage here in the set.
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay, take a turn. There we go. The Thunder Flash is long enough this time, but too close, actually. The armor DP is going to reach. Great reaction as well to that jump in, swapping stances so we had access to DP again. Ryazo doesn't get the hit. Wall bounce. Trying to force the offense here. Setsuna's going to catch. Too far away to actually get the combo, but Ryazo now holding that block button down to block those cross-up crescent. Not going to be opened up like he was earlier.
So yeah, again, 1 bravery point left for Fidgeties here. Life deficit about equal here. Ryazo, plenty of resources. Fidgeties 2, so next hit could be fatal for either play if they find the right hit.
Jabs, protect the throw with the button mash. Fidgeties has a long way to go. Oh, and yeah, with 50% extra damage, you can.
Oh yeah, I mean, even this is scaled so hard, but yeah, this is gonna be plenty. We have to watch this whole darn thing too. This sucks, man. Ryazo going up 2-1 versus Fidgeties. 1 game away from moving on to that winner's final spot.
Yeah, join Kojicoco. Winners final. Ryazo is trying to shred through Fidgeties, who had a flawless run in the ladder bracket, 8-0. Seems like they're finally needing something of a match here in this top 8 tonight.
Absolutely. Wow, nice press, crushing that jump in too. Ryazo firing on all cylinders right now, trying to speed run here into winners finals.
Jab to check on that dash up from Fidgeties. Chases. Look at this, Ryazo now even adding a new level of counterplay to the Crescent Moon, dashing to make it whiff. Good flash on the negative frames. Fidgeties not ready to call that out. Good point. Does everything in their power to sideswap, and finally the baited. Ryazo going to get a big punish here. Might actually be able to get the kill. Dash heavy is going to work. Stabilize the raging strike. Skybound art. This is dead.
Holy moly, Ryazo, chill out, bro. That was so sick, dude. Like, just the stabilization. And you say he's been putting on the gas this whole time. Pumps the brake, reversal comes out. I don't know how he does it, but Fidgeties now here, trying to find a way to tie things up, but Ryazo, again, just putting on all this aggression.
Our defense, the frame trap's going to work. Catching Ryazo pressing something. Thunder Flash will intercept the yet again. Very late on the throw, and this time we're spaced properly so that these armor DPs that have been a thorn in Ryazo's side are finally whiffing and becoming the Achilles tendon of Fidgeties. This is dead.
This might be enough to kill. 1 time. No, James Chen, what's happening? Gonna be able to bait the throw. Ryazo going up to winners finals in a 3-1 fashion, knocking down.
Happen here. I think that we're currently waiting for Ryazo or Fidgeties to pull up, and for them to away from keyboard, and we got a tournament on, so we're gonna have Synn immediately play again, and Tubbie gonna make sure we don't get the timeline of, you know, Synn losing 2 Zooey mirror matches, gives us the Siegfried instead, so win or lose.
Yeah, you know, unfortunately though, you know, one of the challenges Synn's gonna have to deal with is because Tubbie plays Zooey, you know, they know a lot of the fake stuff, right? And they know when to press, and Siegfried's got some really good buttons to press with, so you see a lot of this jockeying for position.
Yeah, we've seen how well Tubbie is at pressing some of those Siegfried normally, so we'll have to see if Synn will even give him the opportunity. Oh, bait on the throw. Really clean by Synn, but the combo drop
Come on, bro.
You can't drop a combo like that and just say, oops, I'm a super now.
Maybe that's Synn's answer to saying, okay, I know when I'm, I know you know when I'm minus, so I'm going to do some really dumb stuff and see if you fall for it. Saving that for game 1, round 1, though, a little ballsy, I gotta say.
Yeah, right. I mean, in fairness, it's like good on Synn to realize the situation of Tubbie's going to be swinging right here. Like, this is stuff. I'm so negative. He's going to want to start his turn, so hold this.
Here's the DP, first one of the set, representing really strong. Synn got a lot of meter to spend here too, but Tubbie not going to make it easy for them. DP answered back. Synn this time. Now able to get some pressure going. Dragon meter a little worse for wear, but Synn making it work regardless.
Yep, we got Siegfried box up into the corner. The lightning's going to catch the Dodd. Full combo. This time Synn doesn't drop it. Both sides. Well, I was about to say both sides around 50% meter, but then Synn spent that to end the combo, regenerate some of that Dragon Gauge so that you can have that valuable resource. The 6XL not able to pick up. Not going to hit the Fireball God. Ultimate Fireball from Tubbie is going to win out in that situation. Block back, looking for a throw, maybe even a Brave counter. Excellent reaction from Synn, though, consistently dodging those old Siegfried Fireballs when they're not already...
Wow, what a press, but not going to be enough to get the kill there. Tubbie now getting dangerously close to chip out points, so got to survive this whole gauntlet. 50 meter almost available for Tubbie. Gotta spend that Fireball, has to cash it out.
Ooh.
Chip out point now available, and yeah, just going to get domed by the Dragon. Synn walking the dog here, game 1 going up.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
I mean, super clean movement there from Tubbie to avoid so many of those chip sequences that you can only dodge for so long. I mean, after all, even in the first Matrix movie, Neo gets clipped by a bullet. Big 6XL, but nobody confirm afterwards. Tubbie leaves some damage on the board. But we try to go for the throw, but ultimate DP is going to put an end to that race.
Big start here from Synn. Finds the counter hit confirmed. Able to answer into some big damage here from Tubbie, and now forced to hold this mix on Wake Up. Dragon coming out. Lots of Dragon meter available for Synn, but unfortunately the Raging Strike just way too far to confirm.
Full combo here into the jump, dust, loops. Maybe JU, but you know that's jump dust in my heart.
Battle 2. Engage.
Absolutely, and Tubbie again trying to find an answer here to this menace, but Synn not allowing him to breathe. Finds the overhead, but able to block it. Tubbie can find the command grab though. The grab turns out Siegfried.
Do you? They trade actually, and this is pretty good for Tubbie. After all, we get the knockdown from the Siegfried Fireball. Trying to control this space, and look at that, Synn just finds the perfect moment to bust out with the 6XL, but Tubbie still holding this corner ground. Finally, a confirm. We get a decent bit of damage, running up for the reset. He comes through, so Synn can be able to jump the side swap and escape the corner. Tubbie, to you, whipping everything one after another. Finally, but Synn just slowly creating more space.
Yeah, you know, even though they're on that life deficit, right, they recognize that if they find one good hit just like that, they can start to change things up. And has SSBA available from Synn, but Tubbie just trying to slowly walk this down, utilizing that longer range on the sword, trying to get something going. Holy whiff confirmed. That was wild, but not quite enough.
No, but I mean, you got layers and layers of projectiles. And I love this Synn just backing up, getting up all this space, trying to get in to find that next hit, but Tubbie with the quick reactions. Spot dodge 2 things until finally the jump comes through. Synn not committed to anything. Waits for Tubbie, who needs to take the initiative to overextend and gets a very simple anti-air. So Synn up 2-0 on Tubbie. Might be able to close this out 3-0, but then again, Synn was up 2-0 on Goku side. Only to lose that set.
This is starting to look good for Tubbie. Finding the initial jab, and Synn immediate BC. Doesn't want any sort of momentum. Down 2 bravery points already. We're only 85 seconds into the, or on 85-second clock.
No big pickups. Synn gonna go into that Skybound art actually, just to regenerate a point, strip one from Tubbie. Put that mix-up for game round, rather, pressure on. Tubbie catches with the slow fireball, but Synn with Wake Up Mash. Tubbie not able to meet in time. Now facing tournament elimination points.
Battle 2. Engage.
Looking worse for wear for Tubbie. Trying to get something going, but I think Synn's just been doing really good recognizing that doesn't have to worry about too much pressure. You know, Siegfried is a good character, has a lot of damage, but it's a little bit linear in terms of the pressure, so they got to find those openings. Synn's just defense has been really solid.
Pick up for Synn, taking Tubbie into the corner. Pretty much a standard combo fare. Generate that dragon gauge to be able to fight their way out. Get pushed back, still holding block. Ultimate Fireball able to interrupt the dragon. Going for that shimmy back. What a beautiful counter hit confirmed too.
Counter hit off the far L, crouching hit. Tubbie's starting to get things going. Immediate block. Wow, the 6-6H challenge. And gonna be going right into SSVA. This should be enough here. Deleting 2 diamonds. Tubbie down to 1 more. Looks like it's lights out for Tubbie here. Synn gonna be moving on in a 3-0 fashion. The Heartbreaker did not happen. We didn't even pick Zooey, so it kind of worked out.
This banger of a theme pulling up too.
And the Electro Whip, man. Man, that's. I wonder if that's like a try to delete your opponent's FPS tech too. Like, oh, just more animations, make their stuff chug so it rolls back in my favor. I don't know.
I call this my toaster killer.
Yeah.
Believe in victory.
Yeah, they put the pizza rolls right next to the PC and fired it up. You know, who knows? But you know, Yago. We're going to be sitting here for the long haul. Lots of defensive play, of course, and just making sure that Fidgeties cannot find a way in.
All right, let's see what's up. Gap check is going to stop Fidgeties from approaching. Iago pretty much in full control, even anticipating that super jump. Being an air-to-air, but excellent timing there from Fidgeties.
Low hit, but Fidgeties, again, Yago is just so patient about the defense. You got to find some way to make them crack. I'm sure they're happy to take 7 throws until like the 8th throw has to come out, or maybe a DP, who knows. And finds the air-to-air Fidgeties, and then start cashing out everything they have and making sure Yago can't escape.
Get the extension here. Fidgeties will have the Yozamitsu. Wow, excellent tech on the throw. Yago will now steal the corner with their own, but the armor actually goes and vacuum Iago down from the skies to connect. We dash up throw out to the Brave counter. Fidgeties explosively taking round 1 there.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, all you need is 1 hit sometimes, and you're in. Yago, again, setting up this wall. GG coming in clutch. Then BB tag. It is now a 2v1 fighter, of course. No resonance available for Fidgeties, of course, so they got to find some way in.
Another Brave counter coming through now. You know, like in my memory, Iago was very trigger happy with Brave counters that would usually come out from the defense to the point where I kind of felt like Iago would lose many sets very quickly, add on the damage multipliers by spending the Brave counter so soon. And it feels like that Iago has since been able to level up their patience on defense and hold on to those Brave counters throughout the game to kind of pace out that expenditure a little bit more. It's been a nice improvement to see. The throw just too far away to whiff. The second time, though, is going to work.
The defense from Fidgeties. And yeah, you're definitely right about the Raging Strike, of course, or the Brave counters, too. But, you know, Ferry luckily has the ability to just kind of spend super, similar to Lowain, right? You know, with HPA. But you're able to send the ball out, get the refund back immediately. So you're kind of encouraged almost to do it. And you get your turn back, too. But... you know, it seems like Iago's playing a little bit more defensively and relying just more on fundamentals and the system mechanics, and it's working out, but Fidgeties finding that crumple hit.
Yeah, now we're seeing Iago pushing themselves down to that final Brave point. 1 more in the tank. Fidgeties going to spend another. And there it is, Iago finally spending all these points, and now you're in this situation where every interaction you're taking extra 50% damage. Once is enough to half of your... Fidgeties going to wait out, and man, I can't believe I feel like I almost manifest that aggressive Brave point expenditure, and because of that, Iago never really got to find that opportunity to get back in, because, well, yeah, it makes sense that Ferry would want to spend Brave counters. The entire cast does, for 1. 2, yeah, let me reset back to neutral. Let me go back to my strongest space on screen, please. Thank you. I don't blame Iago for it.
But yeah, Fidgety's able to snuff it out, but right now, Iago on the attack here. All this pressure, lots of meter available here for Iago, but unfortunately not able to ante here. Gonna pay the price here.
The jabs are not able to confirm. Instead, it's Iago who gets the pickup. Drop the SBA here, stripping another point away from Fidgety's. Getting an extra 30% damage on the combo. Iago's G. Fidgety's caught between the two fighters. And yeah, eventually just kind of gets slashed to death, as it were.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Ferry bread and butter, right? You know, just, oh, you're at a life deficit. Good luck trying to find a way in. I got meter. I've got everything I need. And throw it into the corner. You hate to be here immediately with Fidgety's, but, you know, luckily able to escape relatively scot-free.
So trying to just wait out all the aggressive zoning. Is Iago more than willing to slash with that whip? We catch Fidgety in the startup of something. 6XM though allows Fidgety to close the gap. Punish from Iago.
Finds a hit and the GG confirmed. Thank you so much. Gonna spend that meter too just to get the additional damage into a setup. Trying to get that GG back as quick as possible. Kind of weird hit, so not able to fully capitalize, but you know, Fidgety's here on life support now.
Ultimate Crescent Moon, but there we go. Just like we saw from ready to wait out the ultimate Crescent Moon and punish it as soon as Narmaya reappears in front of him. Fidgety's immediately in the chat. Collusion. I got hoed into having to.
Yeah, I mean, that Ferry close, it's so good, right? As an anti-air tool, it almost feels like it's just invincible, right? It crushes a lot of jump-in priority options, and it's narrow, but, you know, it does its job. So we'll see if Fidgety switches off to maybe Vakala or something. I don't know. Who knows? You see, maybe they'll just stick it out with Narmaya. Maybe they got a secret third character. Everyone's got a Beatrix, right? So, I don't know.
We'll see what's up. I mean, I think some of this is Fidgety's mental at the moment. Let's take it a moment, cool it down. Lock in. You won game one. You got this in you, Fidgety's.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta have the mini crash outs every now and then, right? You gotta cleanse, drink some of the juice or something. I don't know, but Fidgety's, yeah, believe it in the Narmaya. It got them the one game, like you mentioned, so surely it'll lock in another one.
All right, getting tagged a couple times, trying to close the gap, but Iago anticipates a bit more space. Got Digi. Fidgety's trying to fade some normals out, giving up space. There it is. Beautiful 6XM. Patient play. And there we go. Nice frame trap. Able to get Iago. Double Setsuna. I like this. Fidgety's able to take the life lead here.
What a whiff throw. But, you know, Iago not getting punished for it too bad. You just find her soon a little bit of work, but Iago now able to set up the ball. You got to start guessing on this neutral now.
Jump in, come through. I love that Fidgety's didn't blink. And in fact is able to check the approach and hit Iago before the super's able to reach, but Iago's back throw reverses the tides yet again. Fidgety gets a jump in, and Iago this time mistimes the anti-air, giving Fidgety's what has to be a round-winning pickup.
Man, what a, yeah, brutal last save. We saw the missed time, unfortunately, and I think maybe it had something to do with the inertia of the jump with the side switch too, or who knows, but Fidgety's on the board there. Trying to take advantage as quick as possible, but Iago not making it easy for him.
Yeah, optimizing the hits off of those stray blasts with the GG pickup. And oh, the heavy actually too slow to interrupt and frame trap the throw from Fidgety, so we gotta get some relief on the pressure. Knocked down. Going Fidgety's way, we're chasing Iago back into this corner. There's that second Brave counter coming through. Iago only left. We're going to go for the swing. Trying to close that gap, and there it is again. Iago pulls that trigger. Every single hit that Fidgety's can get, if any, will do an extra 50% damage. But Iago trying to finish things off here and now.
Catching out that ball as much as possible, but yeah, unfortunately the combo limit, but it's not going to matter. Able to recover in time and challenge. Fidgety's on life support, not able to find the way out. Tying up this round count here, going to round 3.
On the jump, and we were pressing Brave counter. Luckily for Fidgety's, it only just results in as a punish instead of a full combo. As Moon closing the gap, Iago going to spend that Brave counter.
ever seen. But this meter economy really working out for Iago, and Gigi going to be able to get the pickup too. Man, it's going to build a grip of meter for Iago. Gigi's starting to be in a little bit of trouble. You don't want to down half life with Iago having all that meter available.
They're still just running in, getting caught by these various pokes. We blocked the overhead, but not the instant one. Iago has to try and stabilize. No, recognize that we're not going to get the kill. The DP actually still able to side correct. Block the Crescent Moon. Bait out that Brave counter. Give him a GG just for some damage. The overhead comes through, still not enough to kill. But we fidget at the very end, getting something. Iago now at set point.
Wait. But I thought Iago won 2 already. Am I losing my mind here?
No. It was 1-2.
Oh, okay. All right. We're chilling. Okay. I think we're going to Vicky now. Surely, right?
I mean, possibly so.
Come on. Let me see the Vicky. Yeah. You got the rat finally. I'm sure Dragalia's happy somewhere, wherever this is.
All right, and Destin trying to say, listen, just 2-1-4. Just use that move, nothing else. Hope this is true.
We'll see how it works out. You know, Belial a zoner too, so maybe just trying to play that counterplay zoner. Obviously, GG pretty strong too, and you know, Belial's got some pseudo GGs with the bear traps, of course. Look at that tiger shot immediately.
I go shot. Right, and look at this Iago being the one that had to advance forward. Vigi's playing this a bit slow. We got the cannons coming out. Double star. The overhead comes through as well. The switch so far looking pretty well for Fidgeties. I mean, now you just kind of have the range to check Iago's approaches. And look at that, the trap actually coming through. Iago has to pay a bit back to it. The shimmy as well. Fidgeties? Wait a minute.
Need I remind you that Fidgeties was crashing about playing against a zoner, but, you know, able to find the kill nonetheless. Gets the round. I guess, you know, yeah, live long enough to see yourself become the villain or something like that, right? Fidgeties. New zoner meta coming in with the Belial, but Iago answering back with the DP immediately.
Walking back, dash forward, get a little too close to that throw. Rat's going to come out, Trap's going to come through as well, cannonballs. Actually catching Iago pressing summon, so it's going to be nice. Okay, get the full pickup. Take the life lead too. We bait out the throw again. And now 1 spot dodge, 2 spot dodge. Iago is rapid fire away these brave counter points. All of my earlier points in Iago's patience, you know, redacted.
I mean, you got to spend it against Belial sometimes, right? Oh man, that 6XL, but yeah, drop gonna spend.
Hey,
able to punish too. Yeah, that is definitely punishable there. Finds a hit, able to cinematic through the ball too. Won't be coming back anytime soon.
We're getting sniped right here. Fidgeties was trying to argue early. Chat, such a bad matchup for Belial, and yet look at that, a dominating 2-round victory in this game. Iago now going to be the one to go back to.
Oh no! Pick Belial, Iago. I dare you. We gotta have the Belial violence, man. This is an 11-1 matchup for Belial, right? So Belial favored, I'm sure. I've seen it. Ew, no, what is with these low tiers, man? What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Is this the answer?
Yes.
We gotta beat Moe with death?
Yes, you gotta slum it in the F tiers, I guess. Iago believing in it though. You know, I kind of see the vision, right? You send out the ultimate death, right? And you challenge the tiger shots, and it kind of works out. I don't know.
I could be a pop star too, right? That's kind of what that intro was like.
Nah, man, McDonald's worked through and through. Iago starting this aggression off, but Fidgety's able to answer.
This quarterfinal has had its twists and turns as character swaps have come through. Fidgeties cornering Iago. And again, Iago, with his Nier, does not have access to defensive reversal until you get to that 50%. But it doesn't even use it there. Dominus turn is what's going to connect Iago. And look at that, we got the combos on deck. Regenerating Love's Redemption. Fidgeties will get the combo. The stars are bouncing around. Brave counter against that one. Belial wasn't even brother Iago.
You know, I have to imagine they thought maybe 6XL was coming, but right now Fidgety is totally in control. Trying to reversal out, but Iago here on life support. Death is back online. Maybe Fidgeties might throw hard or something, help a homie out. Doesn't look like it finds the shimmy though. Big start.
Yeah, but Iago doesn't have the resources to get the kill right here. Excellent block on the overhead there, Fidgeties, but we get a quick jump out. Iago able to sneak in victory. It's now set point for Iago with this Nier.
Battle 2. Engage.
I think maybe Nier was the answer all along, man. Maybe like tears are like a golf system, right? Low means actually really good or something. Sending the death out, not quite able to get the full confirm, but even just pressing on Fidgety is good enough. Slowly chip that life down. Death definitely on cooldown though.
Here we get the next hit right here. Fidgety's in control, trying to keep Iago back into the corner. Finally got redemption on, and there it is. Ultimate misfortune. Stop Fidgety's offense. No rare connects this time, but Death not in position to get the pickup. Good tech on the throw. Regenerates very quickly. Oh, nice confirm. We set up the cannons. We got the bomb next. Gonna send it. Get some blood frames. Catch Iago. Holding straight back. Maybe trying to walk out of something. Jump. Fiji's gonna try and optimize this combo as much as they can. It's not enough for the kill, but oh my god, it's a pixel and a dream away. And this is Belial we're talking about. The next hit kills.
Absolutely, and finds that tiger shot. Recognizing too, I gotta chip out with a special. Finds a hit. We're here. Last game, last round. Loser goes home.
Walking it back. Just be patient with Death. Pulling the waltz and waiting until Iago gets close enough to rip the Brave counter. I like that defensive choice. Still zoning, being a bit aggressive.
Yep, sending up the ultimate death, recognizing they don't want to get hit. Nice clash, but Fidgety's able to cancel on the throw earlier. Now Iago forced to hold this pseudo-infinite now, but able to answer with on this turn.
Yeah, look at that. That's going to even up the life totals. 2H, 5U to regenerate. This is just a strike throw bot, and Fidgety's wiggles at the very end. But we drop the combo. The overhead connects, and there it is. Iago with the near swap keeps the run alive.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it worked for them. They won Risk with Zooey, so, you know, maybe they believe that they'll win it here, too. Of course, Ryazo sticking with the Seox here, finding that initial hit. And, you know, Ryazo plays so aggressive, but he's able to just navigate these attempts to just win neutral from their opponents so well.
All right, Brave counter, get off of me. Kojicoco running things down on Ryazo. Trying to keep pressure. Yeah, and again, it's that solo Zooey pressure. You know, just like we were seeing with Synn, Kojicoco also able to execute it. But Ryazo bringing in 6 claws worth of executions here, taking down Kojicoco.
Absolutely, man, with such a life difference too. Ryazo firing on all cylinders. Immediate 6-6M and just gonna be able to challenge low twice. Kojicoco, gotta watch your toes, just getting hit. Oh. Trying to see if they're awake, I guess. I'm not sure, but Kojicoco able to find the hit though.
Some damage coming through. I mean, almost half of Ryazo's life on the low life 6, so certainly taking that one. We do get the counter hit here, punishing Ryazo for that extension. And we build the SBA just in time. Kojicoco responding to Ryazo definitively here.
Yeah, that's that life difference too from 6, right? You know, it was all Ryazo for the first couple of hits, and then Kojicoco got 2 pretty nice hits, and that was it. So Ryazo got to play a little bit more safe against some of this pressure Kojicoco's got going on.
Right, throw comes through. Trying to hold these things through, jumping on in, but -2 on block now. Oh, what a jab, actually calling out, staggering the 6-claw execution.
Whoa, spot dodge there, Ryazo. Able to escape pretty handily, though. Now the laser coming out immediately. Wow. Jump L, huh?
Jump L indeed. How they're defending. Kojicoco taking their turn on defense. Both sides sort of just trading barbs. Neither side really opening up until Ryazo sweep comes. Putting Koji into the corner. Oh, we hit with that first 2L. The 6-6L is actually counter hit.
A big start here from Kojicoco. Lots of damage available. Of course, not going to be able to get the full kill. Life is about even here. Ryazo plenty of meter to make something happen, and just like that should be enough. The shimmy into the low, going to be able to clutch it out.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right, Ryazo up 1 game. We'll have to see. Things go from here. Both players ready to tech after that clash situation. But Kojicoco not really having to punish on deck. Till now, we get the 6XL with full confirm, taking Ryazo to the player 2 corner. Plenty of Dragon Gate to play with.
Yeah, going to go for that ultimate parry. Recognizing I got to find an escape. And yeah, using that 5U to escape that corner. Really smart position from Ryazo, but Kojicoco ready for it and able to challenge. Lots of damage available. Going to fully pick up. Last Raging Strike's going to be able to close it out. Man, what good routing from Kojicoco.
Battle 2. Engage.
All right, starting off the round. Kojicoco actually able to intercept Ryazo's approach. Back towards the corner with the lightning. 2M, but nothing really coming from it. Now it's Ryazo. It's like a fencing match over here. Both sides sort of prodding with the tips of their sabers. So Kojicoco, knockdown. Here comes some mixturization too. Ooh, I think we missed the jump. I think that was supposed to be a forward super jump, not just a straight up one.
Ryazo trying to navigate around this dragon, but there's that jump again. Kojicoco ready for it this time. Finds the hit, and I think it's going to be enough to get the kill on 6. And it is just barely. Kojicoco tying it up here.
1-1 between these two.
Battle 1. Engage.
Don't forget, whoever loses this set will drop down to losers final to immediately Synn. No breaks on this bracket tonight, not anymore.
Absolutely, yeah, Ryazo going the distance here. Finds the wall bounce, but then believing it. Immediate DP back from Kojicoco. Figured, you know, hey, you got the life. Might as well spend it. Got the meter too. Nice clash. Nice throw. He's ready for it.
Great.
Jump pressure now. Kojicoco pretty low on life. But Ryazo, I mean, with this low life 6 and only 1 breakpoint left, you kind of have to be concerned, especially with the damage output seeing. However, put your worries aside. Ryazo's got this. Closes that out. Up with the jab and confirming with Raging Strike.
Yeah, so taking the lead here, of course, in the round count. So gonna be on Kojicoco. See how we adapt here. Of course, Comment Esports. Thanks for those in the raid. Much appreciated, amigos. Good to see Kojicoco here to said, all right, let me get this hit.
Well, the Thunder Flash actually was almost baited, but the hitbox reached just high enough to strike Kojicoco out of the sky. Run forward with the throw. For the mix-up option, this time we're able to bait Ryazo's fuzzy mash on the wake-up. Throw tech, and this is some big damage. Not enough to get the kill, but it sets up for the guess for game situation. And Kojicoco trying to eliminate the guesswork from it with all this chipped in.
Yeah, unfortunately not quite enough to get the full kill there, but yeah, spend the DP again. Say, there's no way you're killing me. I'm doing it anyways. Tying it up here. Ryazo in a little bit of trouble here, but of course he got the 3rd game to play with too, no problem.
Not quite able to find a successful match. Kojicoco holding off the pressure. Gets baited by the retreat, and so now Ryazo is going to stay with the combo. Little bit of damage. Go for the triple strike setup for some Oki. Dragon's going to catch, giving us a knockdown to work with. Slowly, we're pushing Ryazo into player 2 corner. There it is, perfectly timed Thunder Flash, just letting Kojicoco off too long.
Yeah, now nice clash, and of course Ryazo spot dodging this time, recognizing too far away for the throw. And Kojicoco just prodding with that far out, trying to find some sort of hit. Dragon meter a little low, so Ryazo might be able to get their turn, but Kojicoco finding the hit anyways.
Yeah, we're going to fix that Dragon meter issue with that ultimate. Empty. Come through once. Not going to do it again, though. But we somehow perfectly space ourselves so that the Brave counter from Ryazo whiffs and the Dragon is there to secure it. Kojicoco has avenged his loss in the ladder bracket. Ryazo 2-1 but it's a best of 5 set. There's still one more game Kojicoco win to complete their full revenge.
I thought that had a guard point or something crazy like that. I'm not sure, but Kojicoco cooking with gas now. Ryazo trying to find some answers, finds the high hit, and again, another reversal. Kojicoco has just been so good on those hit rates with that.
Counter get off of me. Oh, Ryazo, I think they thought they would have had the follow-up there. The fireball, but Kojicoco able to intercept. Again, building up that Dragon Gauge, so much to work with. I like the Thunder Flash, the fake safe jump. Yo, the jabs to check the 5U, you're nuts, Cody.
I mean, it's decision, right? And, you know, Cody ready for it on that second one, too. Ryazo going down. Kojicoco here on set point. 1 round away from securing that grand final spot.
Ryazo forced a game 5 situation. We've had a handful. Top 8. Synn, Kojicoco, Tubbie, and Incendiate. Iago and Fidgety, and then the other 5 game sets here. And I mean, Kojicoco, Ryazo, 2 players are definitely strong enough and evenly matched enough for it to be the case. But Ryazo is pushing forward, trying to keep their winner side run alive in this bracket. Still playing the BB Tag tournament, having that extra set to go play in BB Tag was certainly appreciated.
Absolutely, yeah, good clash there. And Ryazo just trying to find some hit, but Kojicoco also recognizing too, hey, there's no mix, I can hold that back, it's cool. Not dealing with a lot of chip either. Plenty of Dragon Meter to get things going once they find the hit, but the throw finds its mark. Oh, a throw back from Kojicoco this time. Now Ryazo in some trouble here.
6XL connects as well. Kojicoco just needs to confirm, and everything is avenged. Kojicoco takes down Ryazo, sends them to loser side, and secures winner side of grand finals.
Battle simulator, I don't know, but we'll see how this plays out.
All right. We got the music popping off in the background too. That track's in the game soundtrack. IML.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't know, man. I turn it off personally, but you know. We'll see. It's a very patient play from Iago. We're starting to see again. They cooled off a little bit. That GG going to be able to get the pick up here. Synn now in a little bit of trouble here. Going to get that corner right into the ball, Oki.
All right.
It's still coming. Oh my
Yo, and it just appeared just before. That's insane. Synn's like, I can outrun it. I can outrun it. I just got to push you away. Oh, but the throw. Iago going to do pushing now. Overhead connects. Not quite enough to get the kill. I love how Iago is like brave countering like negative on blocking. Like, no, get away from me.
You gotta do it. They don't need the bravery points sometimes. Like, just spend it like you mean it.
In fairness too, like you got that muscle memory, right? So you were playing a version of the game where that was something that you had to spend a point on to relieve pressure.
Yeah, that's true. And to be fair, I didn't know that was minus until you said it today. So, you know.
Yeah, they adjusted it. They adjusted it in the last patch.
That's true, yeah.
It's a combo tool now, and so we're not going to make it good on blocking.
I don't know. Look, man, reading is hard, but better read with the ball, but, you know, able to just barely clash the Dragon, not able to challenge. But the ball went away, so kind of works out, right? Spend 50 meter to get rid of 100. I'll take that trick.
Absolutely. Yeah, Synn just dying the slow death to Iago's Ferry. And there we go, we finally got the jump through. Bob available though, Iago's gonna brave counter. 3 points are all spent, but Synn jumps into GG. Oh man, that's just... Oh, that hurts.
Man,
that hurts.
there was so many chunky hits to that. Man, I would not want to be in that sandwich. Iago going up here, game 1. It is first to 3 reminder, so, you know, still got some to play with, of course. I can't imagine Synn's swapping off with Zooey, but, you know, they might have a secret pick for Iago.
This time it's all Synn's game as we got Iago boxed up into the corner, and Iago actually being patient with the break counter. Just You know, they're taking little bits of chip damage here and there. Finally finds the opportunity to 5L.
Yeah, ready for the gap, but the double backdash to beat the cartwheel chase down Synn. Should be closing it out here just barely.
Very nice.
Staying alive. Yeah, man, that pressure string sequence really good, but Iago able to answer on that offense too, recognizing, okay, their mine is here finally, let me challenge.
All right, trying to get the chase here. Check on the throw. Iago's still defending here, but it's a single player experience as Synn is running all the offense. It's a deep, heavy counter hit as well for Synn. I think because of the SVA gauge, we're not going to be able to get the kill, but we're going to get damn near close. Never mind! Hey, yo, okay, Synn. Okay, Synn. I see you, dog.
Crunchiest of combos. Right on.
I was thinking you needed, like, Skybound art for that, but no, Synn just demonstrating all I need. Kill. Your ass is mine.
You know, thank you, Psy Games for the buffs. I have to imagine Synn's really eating good now. Able to catch Iago out of the air, setting up this hard knockdown.
Fivel's gonna be able to check Iago fighting their way out of the corner. Again, it seems like Iago has that patient play. At least I think that if they're like in the corner, they get a little more patient with their Brave counter uses, whereas this screen, then they get a little more hyperactive with that Brave counter expenditure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think just, yeah, building a space, of course, and you get more distance, too, if you're in that mid-screen scenario, but Iago on life support here. Uh-oh, fire pickup, but luckily no counter hit for full confirm or anything. Synn looking real healthy here.
Oh, we tried to spot dodge at 6XL, but timing didn't work out. Synn actually able to win in the situation, taking another round. No, nothing. Cross up, and Iago goes and throws. Synn already creating space by backing off. More than ready for the new situations that Zooey has to have with the changes to aerial spinning slash.
Synn trying to crush, finds that far heavy confirm into the dragon, of course. Dragon meter going slowly but surely down. Iago now setting up all this pressure. Finally finds the hit on the mix. Big start here for Iago. Plenty of meter to spend too. Yeah, immediately gonna cash it out, get that bravery point back. Another high.
Yep, it's an overhead. Be able to get the full combo here. It's still going. There we go. Set up into GG. And then a second overhead. And Synn actually falls down to the ground and is able to jump in. Get some offense started. Both of Iago's Brave counters are spent. So now, I mean, Synn could very well win off the next touch. If there even comes that opportunity.
Down to one bravery point, but just a quick tap on the jab. Iago, no fear.
Battle 3.
Just a little flick with that 5L. Perfectly timed mash. Now it's all tied up here. 1-1 in rounds and in game count. So who's going to take the first lead? Or either break the tie in this final set. First lead, Iago had that.
Absolutely good spot dodge on Synn there. Worried about the GGs, of course, but able to recognize some of that pressure. A lot of these meter available for Synn too, so Iago's got to watch out for any sort of big hit confirm.
Oh, flip a jump. Dragons and GGs. And look at that, the dash heavy as well to make sure that we're able to do anything in Ferry's arsenal. To regenerate the dragon gauge. Full long screen confirm. Synn, do you have a kill here?
Yeah, absolutely. No,
oh, limit! And we bait the throw as well, but we didn't actually get a punish right there. Yo. Something. There it is. We finally get the poke. Stuffing Iago's Ferry and Synn up 2-1 in the set now.
Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, absolutely. Just one away here for Synn. Slowly been climbing through this bracket here. Not making it easy, of course, going down to Kojicoco in a 2-3 heartbreak, but we'll see. Maybe they might get their shot back at it. Just one round away, man. So close into that loser's finals position. Gotta be there. Loser does go home, so super critical.
Let's see, Yago can find the comeback opening here, but Synn's going to be able to get the knockdown off of the ultimate fireball. Jumps in as well, and frame traps because we were plus on block there. Yago going to be eating the full combo here. Big corner carry for Synn.
Coming enough to get the full kill. Synn looking great, and yeah, that's going to be enough. Synn taking it 3-1 over Yago, eliminating Yago.
Synn is looking at this top three like, I want to beat both these guys.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that Zooey Grand Finals maybe could be a lot of fun. We'll see that, but you know, right now Ryazo just trying to jockey for this position and find a way in. We've seen a couple times that wall dive get punished by the Dragon Fen, so a little tricky for Ryazo. Got to find another way in safely.
See, indeed, Synn's going to get the reversal DP, and I mean, I know Ryazo was pretty much ready for the matchup since, you know, they just finished playing against Kojicoco's Zooey, but I imagine that there's going to be enough differences between how Synn pilots the Zooey versus how Kojicoco does.
Finds the jump on this time. Ryazo, of course, down to 1 bravery point, so gotta imagine next hit. They're, oh my gosh, what a delayed fireball! This isn't enough to kill, right?
I think it is with the extra 30% damage buff. Strip that second brave point.
Yeah, it is. Ryazo, good stabilization there.
All right, Synn loses that round 1. Let's see how this round 2 goes. There's a moment in there where the raging strike confirmed from Synn was just too far away after we got a hit neutral, so everyone was back to those things. Frame trap here, Synn's defense kind of being opened up here by Ryazo. Going for pressure again. Synn will dodge the fireball. King's here, we get a whiff punish. And there we go, a counter hit actually, so Synn gonna get some pressure. Check from Ryazo. Now we're kind of settling into this neutral play again. Ryazo more than...
And again, a lot of meter available. That lightning gonna save Synn here, of course. So Ryazo ready to just lock something in as soon as they find a hit. Dragon meter looking a little worse for wear, trying to charge up and spend that old skill to get some back. But Ryazo finding the hit anyways. Big start here. Gonna cash out. Not enough to get the full hit though.
But all we needed was that throw, and the mental stack was a bit too high. Synn goes down in game 1 to Ryazo. Ryazo coming from the hot seat of playing a winner's final against the very same character. Coming in warm, and in fact, we see Synn. That's an up and down on their controller, you know, rematch in room. Not sure if they're just fidgeting through, kind of like drumming their controller as they're thinking about the match, or actually...
Yeah, we'll see, but, you know, right now, Ryazo finding the first hit here. You know, not a lot of damage, but maintaining that corner pressure so critical for Six's game plan. And again, aggressive BC immediately into that TK fireball again, working out for Ryazo. SBA is available. They are going to capture it out too. And Synn already down to 1 diamond here. Going to be taking additional damage. Only 1 bravery point, 2 BC out.
And yeah, look, the empty throw is just enough. Ryazo has complete control over the strike throw RPS of this match so far, and Synn needs to leverage and start making the right reads or the best OSs to deal with it. Dash heavy's not going to work. Unfortunately, not punished for it as Ryazo again being very aggressive with these brave counters. The frame trap comes through, works out as an unlucky reset. Synn, Ryazo going to be more than happy to take that. Throw.
Reset pressure, Ryazo, lots of meter. Synn has that 50 meter. We saw from Kojicoco a lot of ultimate DPs, but Synn saying, I'll challenge out with a button, I don't need a DP.
No, right, -2 after that block brave counter, and still managed to press, catching Ryazo trying to run up, possibly. The whiff punish on that, that's insane that he was able to recover, that it was done recovering. Like, for execution, we mash, able to catch. Good defense from Synn here. Both sides down to their last break point, but no! 1 too many hits! The Skybound are drops! Unfortunate for Synn. Ryazo gonna Phlegm flail? Flail on the confirm like I'm
You know,
Save me,
you know, he's setting up some Oki or something like that. I don't know, something light. So, I mean, I swear that's the guard button. Wow, just wake up super. But the spot dodge punish, Synn. Gonna be able to take him out round. After a little sloptimals, but, you know, we clutch it out anyways.
Keeping us entertained at the very least. All right, 6XL goes Synn's way. Trying to battle this in. Nice spot dodge on that Brave counter.
Finds the wall dive this time. Let it rip and able to work out, but that 6XL punish here from Synn. Starting to stabilize here and look pretty good. Only 1 or 2 real hits away from taking the game.
Yeah, but caught the Skybound Art. Will combo this time. I mean, Ryazo, 2 throws away from death, 1 combo, really. And the slowest of ways on that pressure to bait out a Brave counter. Synn ties up the set 1-1. This is the theme of this top 3, it seems.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
This is what the scoreline was. These 2 fought in bracket earlier today. So we have to see if Synn is going to be able to push above that one. Whiffs the throw, still able to react and spot dodge the attempted Brave counter that was a Raging Strike. This is massive.
Yeah, unfortunate positioning there for Synn, not getting the full confirm, but taking that diamond away is good enough as it is. 100 meter available though, so have to imagine maybe reversal coming soon. Ryazo now in a little bit of trouble, life deficit. Wow, just ends it anyways, full animation. Yeah, that's a good character, 100%.
Yeah, getting the extra 30% damage because we forced Ryazo down to their final Brave point. I mean, that was just such a well-timed reversal. Synn now at Avenge point, if you will, since if Synn goes up 2-1 here, then they've tied the score line, if you will, with the earlier set that happened in ladder, but it'll still be one more important game to win in Ryazo. This might be the only game that they need for victory.
Absolutely, but Ryazo not making it easy. Finds the stutter there, able to bait the BC. Big start, has SBA, gonna catch everything out, and man, it's looking like a kill here.
All right, final round of game number 3 to see who will break the tie. Xenzri's gonna punish for Synn. Pushing Ryazo into the corner, gets caught low. Now it's big damage for Synn. Ryazo with the low life 6. Definitely off to a very bad start. That's the Brave counter to alleviate some of the pressure. Synn's gonna maintain their turn with their own Brave counter. Flash. Excellent awareness from Synn, seeing the range and still going for that 2M. It's a full pickup and kill for Synn, virtually taking only a scratch. Synn up 2-1 on Ryazo. I mean, this is exactly how Winner's Final played out for Ryazo. Down 2-1 to someone that they 2-1'd in bracket.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe Ryazo just, you know, having some trouble against these Zooeys. Both these players have been playing pretty defensively too, so not falling for a lot of these oopsies that Ryazo's done. It's a couple TK fireballs working out in their favor this time. Big star, lots of damage on deck. SBA coming in hot here.
Big pickup. Ryazo looking like nothing even happened. Starting off this round incredibly strong. Side swap from Synn is actually going to catch it. Ryazo side, so the life total is more equalizing as we watch.
Big start here. Oh man, yeah, that Raging Strike stabilization. Good awareness to Ryazo. Taking that round back there.
Battle 2. Engage.
Let's see. Synn playing that one-player pressure game. Try to empty hand out, but Ryazo will catch Synn a little bit later. Knockdown, baits the DP. This is big damage.
Gonna have to go into the Raging Strike, recognizing don't get counter hit confirm up the ultimate DPs too, but you know, Ryazo not out of it quite yet. Low resources. Life is about even, but because it is 6, it is lower life. So Synn's still looking pretty good, but finds the hit on the Rekka. Crouch confirmed too. Slowly building up to that last kill.
Oh, I think we should be able to react to this with a spot dodge. We do. Ryazo going to tie up the set 2-2 now.
Again, Ryazo just saying, all right, you know, it's no big deal. You got the revenge, but I'm sure Synn wants full revenge. Wow, nice confirm.
Set up a fireball. You got a brave counter to deal with that 5U pressure. Dragon's going to create some space for us. Finally, Ryazo invests a point. Tries to go for a shimmy of some kind, but Synn able to mash, catch a counter hit. Goes back, uses the heavy breath, stabilizes with the ult skill. Love that route decision from Synn, and look at the damage that's mounting onto the 6 as well. Oh my god.
Right off that. We got a buff 6. That was too much damage. Synn on set point.
Absolutely a sick combo there from Synn. Is going in for that early. Stabilize the route, but also to front load the damage. There it is again. Ryazo, just like Synn earlier, able to react to the whip throw and still dodge the raging strike. What a backdash! An excellent read on the throw attempt. Synn now putting Ryazo towards his mid-screen. Full drag engage. What's it definitely going to be?
Good awareness there, using the reversal, of course. Ryazo's trying to set up this pressure, and Synn immediately beasting the 5U. Doesn't want to hold any of this pressure. No bravery points left for Synn here. Ryazo has a good opportunity to take this round back and find that single hit.
Back, no more brave points for Synn. And Ryazo messes up the defense, gets counter hit. Synn, though, not able to complete the combo fully. One brave point left for Ryazo. You got to be careful. I mean, we set it with the super. Doesn't matter. 6L confirms. And the super closes it out. Synn fully avenges their loss to Ryazo earlier in tonight's ladder bracket. And will now turn their gaze towards Kojicoco in grand finals for the Zooey run back.
The Zooey on Zooey violence will continue, of course. You know, I'm sure people have been looking forward to it, right? I'm kind of curious to hear, you know, Ryazo's thoughts on Synn, loser side. So they do have to win 3 to reset Kojicoco in the normal outfit, Synn in the beach episode outfit.
All right, Synn starting up strong here. Don't forget, Synn was able to go up 2-0 in the winner semifinal, and then Kojicoco just completely shifted gears, was able to get that reverse sweep. So I imagine that's a bit on Synn's mind. Let's see what comes up here. Both sides just trading blows. Frame trap, and somehow Synn is still ready to protect the throw. Immaculate defense.
Oh my gosh, we're sending dragons every which way. Kojicoco being rewarded though, finding the hit. Has his corner positioning too, but Synn not out of it yet. Just kind of have to find a way through all this pressure. Dragon Leader running out for Kojicoco, but Synn has even less, so gotta find an answer. A jump. Oh, it's Synn's turn.
Here we go. Find the next opportunity here. Lightning comes down. Good spot dodge from Koji. Synn still maintaining his offense. Big run up, counter hit heavy. And if we've been able to see how Synn's optimized combos, even on the slightly bulkier Zooey, I would not be surprised if this kills.
Ooh. Man, for 50 meter, do 50%? Yes, please. Take it any day of the week. Synn, taking the first round.
Starting off this next round very strongly with the power of the beach episode. Another counter hit heavy. Oh, but we don't have the full combo on deck. Not sure if there was a cooldown we went for that worked. Either way, it doesn't matter. You do get the next pickup here. We're just gonna go for the reason. No. Okay, I feel like this is on purpose. I feel like this is personal.
Yeah, he's trying to show, you know, trying to clean house here. Say, you know, that winner side, that didn't count. You know, this is the real stuff. Wow. Big page to answer at the start.
Pick up here again from Synn. I mean, looking like this could be the 3rd round win in a row, but Dragon go wake up with the mash. Counter hitting Synn. You get off of me.
There's that reversal, of course. Kojicoco, big fan of it. We haven't seen it a lot from Synn, so maybe we'll see that busted out a little bit more. Especially because Kojicoco's so defensive too in their playstyle. They're happy to block until it's like, oh, just reversal. But finds the hit and full animation. Big hit here from Synn. Not going to be enough to kill.
Not quite, but waking up with a throw tech, Synn's going to be able to close the gap. And off of the counter hit from that dash heavy actually gets the follow-up hit. I mean, this is looking just exactly like their winner semi-final set, where Synn had an explosive start. So when does Kojicoco start to bring it back?
Oh, yeah, trying to send out the dragon, but unfortunately a little bit too early there. Synn able to get this confirmed, crouch confirmed no less, so good awareness. Lightning coming out this time. Kojicoco in a little bit of trouble. You know, Synn's been working really hard, but really hasn't been rewarded too much for this damage, but finds the hit off the whiff punish.
Yeah, we have Skybound Art as well in our reserve, so Synn not actually going to be able to complete the combo, kind of lets things go. And is slow playing this at the moment, but Koji can advance, get the first hit. Tides may be beginning to turn here. Able to be patient, runs into the throw.
I think we're starting to see the evolution of, you know, 6XL, no good, 6XH, amazing, I guess. But Kojicoco finding this hit, and actually this might be enough to get that kill, and it is excellent routing there from Kojicoco, able to reverse it. Putting one on the board.
Okay, this is an earlier reversal than we said. So Synn kind of letting things slip away. I felt like they wanted to sort of play slow and steady just to kind of, oh, we try to punish that throw.
No, you guys,
no!
You guys, stop it!
Not the allocation.
Khalil, ban these guys. What is happening? Congratulations, Ryazo. No way. Stop it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, but Synn, after all of the playing around, two players, you know what? There is something genuinely sincere about two players fighting with some money on the line and grit. And they just have fun. They just take a moment and just have a meme between themselves. Like, there's something pure-hearted about that. I gotta give credit for that.
Absolutely, but Kojicoco says, all right, now back to business as usual. Setting up this pressure. Synn, plenty of meter available. Dragon meter about the same. Quick tap, but not gonna be enough to get the hit. And Kojicoco tying it up.
Believe in victory.
Did you think hilarious in chat? 1-1. Fire emoji high level replay. It's like, hey chat, guess the elo of this match. Thinking like a gold.
It's a B+.
B+, yeah. Letters and grades.
But, you know, oh my gosh, crunchy counter hit from Synn. Able to find the hit. Not enough resource to go into SBA, but you know, next hit could be fatal here.
Ooh, the overhead connects, but not really able to confirm it. Use the dragon to create a spacing where the Brave count Koji actually whiffed completely. So Synn, good spot.
Battle 2. Engage.
Strike here from Kojicoco, taking advantage of those minus frames. Firing off this pressure. Synn not biting on any sort of this dragon pressure. Wow, we're just spending all the meter, huh? Just cash out.
All right, we dodge the fireball. 6-6-0. Gonna connect for Synn. Kojicoco getting the full pickup here. Fight back with that DP. Hold this offense. Lightning to create some space.
No, stop it. This is so corny. This is so corny. I hate both of you.
I mean, the ultimate was kind of a smart choice. You know, I mean, they could have done it again.
It's true.
They could have done it again,
true.
but
you know, competitive integrity, so and so, right? But you know, Kojicoco now in a little bit of trouble. 100 meter available. BC's out. Another BC. B3.
Oh,
wow. He's gonna send it.
Yeah, but we're able to spot dodge and get the punish as well. Even gonna optimize with the Dragon's Breath launcher. Synn up 2-1. So we're at reset point.
Battle 1. Engage.
Bro, Morph, I promise you, neither one of us.
Oh no, we're sending all the dragons out. Here comes Synn now on the back foot, but Koji trying to find their way out too.
full launch here. Full scoop. Super.
Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, dropping that raging strike there. Have to imagine they drop. Wow. No diamonds left. Synn, DP, no fear.
I love that. We run forward for the throw. Walk forward, rather. Kojicoco able to tech it. Which is a deep run. Hey, yo, Synn! So when Synn does it, they're Galaxy Brain and a god, but when poor Gia is...
Look, I thought it was cool when you
It
did
was.
it
No,
too.
you saw
but
the vision.
Yeah, I saw it. You know, Synn's like, hey, I'm going to use some of that. Appreciate it. But Synn looking pretty close here to reset the bracket.
By the way, let me say that's fucking pleasant. Hey, yo, the menacing walk forward from Koji, getting the throw down. Oh, but the spot dodge. Ill time from Synn, so they get caught by the lightning. This is massive damage for Kojicoco. No Skybound Art on his side, so Synn has one more opportunity to bust out with the Super Skybound Art.
No full animation. Unfortunate here. Synn trying to find some solution here, sending everything out. Good block there from Kojicoco. Plenty of resources. Happy to just sit on the advantage. Wow, answers back. DP. That was even bigger brain because it chased down the back dash.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That's crazy. That's beautiful. I hope these two are laughing as much as I am right now. Genuinely one of the most heartwarming sets.
Look, man, games supposed to be fun, so I'm glad they're having fun.
A big counter hit confirm off of that fast and heavy. So we're going to wake up with a DP. Synn, brings a break point. Nice backdash from Koji, dodging that throw. Oh, what a confirm.
Wow, nice routing and awareness to get that juggle, too. Kojicoco tying it up. I think Kojicoco does not want to reset. As much fun as they're having, and I think, chat, we're all having fun. Kojicoco wants to go eat some dinner, you know, maybe relax a little bit. Synn, of course, you know, trying to get that line share of the pod.
Of course,
We're at 178 cents.
And yeah, we're taking a look at this too. Like Synn would love to not be by Kojicoco tonight, or at the very least, sour Kojicoco's record.
Oh.
We're good.
What?
Something happened with Synn's controller.
Okay. Well, I mean, Kojicoco's gonna take that and start partying a little bit here. Goes for the reversal throw though, finds it.
Anti-air with the super? Okay, Synn, a little bit too big brain. Kojicoco, nothing on it. Dash heavy to get out of the lightning. I actually like that. But we get punished for trying to leave with our EX move. I don't know if it gets killed. But still, I mean, Synn, whatever happened with their controller issue cost them quite a bit this round. They are able to get the 6XL, not able to find the kill.
Oh, the toe tap! No way! Just a little too far away. Kojicoco on tournament point here. Synn got to find a way to reverse this and reset the bracket for another chance at that money.
Hey, we're starting off just like we did last time with Synn. Getting a really good start. This time we get the full combo completion, so no weird errors or issues this time around. Synn close it out now that they've been able to wreak their full advantage. Dragon. Few too many dragons there, Kojicoco. Synn calls it out with aerial spinning slap. Jumps over, puts Koji into the corner. Lightning looking for a defensive option.
Maybe looking for DP or something. Wow, that's a way to H. Kojicoco ready for it, but tying it up. Set point. I'm sorry, reset point, tournament point. Here we go. Can I get a
So
1 in
goes
chat
Synn.
for Kojicoco or 2 for Synn?
Let us know, chat. 1 for Kojicoco and winners, 2 for Synn and losers. Yo, I love it.
Chill out, bro.
First, you don't succeed. Spinning slash again. This time with meter. Here we go. Synn has all the advantage right now, but Kojicoco, the defense is holding strong. Finally takes a full turn. Walking back and forth. What a spinning slash. Not able to actually get a punish on that whiff throw. So Kojicoco has an explosive opportunity.
Gonna take that corner positioning all the way, trying to get Synn to flinch. Finds the initial hit, but not quite enough to get the full confirm. Kojicoco building up that meter so closely. Synn at 100 meter too. Any hit could be enough to kill.
Our Heavy's going to take a chunk out of Kojicoco, but all it does is put him in a Super Skybound outrage. Synn gets the confirm as a Super Skybound art, is trying to extend the combo as much as they can, and finds the reset point. Chat, I hope you like Granblue, because we're about to watch a whole nother set of it.
Bros, I'm not ready for this. If I see another 6-6H on 6-6H violence, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Don't you say for real now. No way. Oh no. We're gonna see the mirror the whole way through.
Yep. Tis the mirror match. Kojicoco still on the default skin, Synn with the beach skin.
I swear if these two just like stare each other down for 99 seconds too, like we got to do something about it. I'm calling John Arxis or something. I don't know, but let the intros rock. I appreciate it. Grand finals. Here we go.
All right, Synn again, putting Kojicoco towards that player one corner, keeping him locked up there. They're trading blows with the dragons, but Synn getting the advantage on the life chunk. With the pop up, Kojicoco fighting his way out of the corner. Synn trying to create a little bit of space. Also with the brave counter. Nothing substantial really coming from these hits, just a couple straight blows here and there, 2 touches. So we're back to neutral.
I can see why they said for real now. Like, can we go back? I thought that stuff was a little bit more fun.
Right.
But all right, they hurt my feelings. I appreciate it, Kojicoco finding the kill. Just that one big interaction enough to close it out.
Yeah, right. It was just that, demonstration of the one true fighting game footsies. You wanted to see a real game. Here you go. All right. Fully charged Dragon Meter for Synn. Gets the counter hit. Raging Strike to confirm. Gets fairly substantial combo who keeping the Dragon Gauge full. 6XL. Should lead Synn to a perfect here, I think.
Looking pretty close. SBA is on deck, and there it is. Immediate detonation, too. It's going to be wounded. Kojicoco with that perfect.
I'm glad my eyeballs still work. Well played there, Synn. Well played. Final round here of game 1 of our grand reset. Nobody is going home with a perfect record in the top 8. Not Synn, not Kojicoco, nobody. But who's going to win the tournament? Yet to be decided.
So yeah, that 6-6H working out, and going to be able to get conversion off the lightning too. Synn with the immaculate routing, of course. Kojicoco, a little worse for wear. One more hit could be enough. What the punish?
Yeah, Synn committed to the backdash 5 heavy. Try and bait out like a throw tech, I think, from Kojicoco, and I guess was caught by that DP. Had they not committed to it, would have been able to get a punish, but doesn't matter. Synn able to get the full pickup here. Combo limit strikes before we're able to secure the kill. Sing out the lightning, trying to chip Kojicoco out. The backdash will actually cause Synn to move with the dragon and get caught by the hitbox. Unfortunate circumstance, but Synn takes game 1 of the reset. It's back the lobby. Kojicoco switched things up. Does he finally admit that tonight Synn is the better Zooey? No! Maybe just a costume change.
Possibly, yeah, get a I don't know, man. We'll see. Maybe a color change or something. It's the costume. All right, so full-on beach attire in November, of course. I mean, what's more appropriate? It's in space, no less. So
right. Hot girl summer is an attitude, a mindset. Right? It can go here. Kojicoco with the red flower. Synn with the blue. Y'all keep track.
Absolutely. Kojicoco feeling that full power of paying $5.99 for a skin. It seems to be working out pretty well. Synn on life support, and this is going to be a kill.
Wow. You know, just getting a little more comfy, right? Taking off the arm, slipping into the shirt and the skirt. All of a sudden, it's like the armored weights are off, you know? Power levels rising.
Yeah, I mean, better range of mobility or something like that, right? So, it seems to be working out pretty good. Kojicoco starting off this pressure really good, sending that dragon out forever and ever. Synn answering back with the toe tap down.
Side's taking turn to send their wyverns out to battle. Got some lightning.
No, come on. What is this, training mode combos or something coming up now? Come on, you guys.
Nah, I mean, I already made the comparison to taking off the weights. The two had to just sit there and key charge. It was honest to God Dragon Ball, you know?
It's fair, honest, yeah, you know. Gotta make sure, full meter, set the training mode dummy on to infinite bravery points. I get it. Kojicoco answering back. Game 2, tying it up here in this reset.
Costume change is important, I suppose. I mean, this is the outfit that playing with in their first encounter at that winter semifinal when he got the reverse sweep. Just like that, I mean, something about the way Kojicoco is approaching these situations. He's catching Synn off guard right now.
Yeah, that 2L has been doing really good work from like all of the Zoeys tonight. It's kind of big, right? There are worse 2Ls in the game, so I don't know. It's just catching that walk back and it's working out. But Synn able to find this hit and kind of stabilize back to his mid screen.
I'm sorry that I like named Kojicoco by like his alt universe thing, Kojicoco. I don't know what that's about, but I swear I won't mispronounce it again. I'm gonna do my damnedest not to. Kojicoco, back throw, Synn under pressure. Let's go for the throw shimmy. What a spot dodge from Synn, though, able to react to that attempt and get a punish in that situation. That's some high-level Zoe matchup knowledge, but of course, you'd expect that from two of the best Zoe players in the United States, if not the world. Oh my god.
Nice stabilization from Synn, answering back. Woo! Ready for it.
I'm actually curious if... I feel like Synn has won a couple of the Paragon tournament events. I just can't remember which ones or how many. Belial, if you got the stat on hand, let us know. I'm very curious about that.
Well, might be adding one more tonight, but I'm sure Kojicoco not going to make it easy. Good tech there from Synn, though. Firing off that laser a little bit earlier. Kojicoco taking a grip of damage off that.
Lightning coming down. I like the patience from Kojicoco. Luring Synn in so that the ultimate DP would find its... Dragon's going to be able to catch, and because of the buff, it gets a knockdown now. Big catch right here for Synn. Going to stabilize with that Raging Strike and Chain. Full combo. Kojicoco guessing for their life here on this next knock. What a jump out, avoiding the overhead.
Are you kidding me? What immaculate awareness. Wow, the throw too on the Marth range. Looking spooky now. Whoa, the counter hit confirmed. This is gonna be enough. Popping off, looking like Avatar Belial combos too.
Battle 3.
Well done there by Kojicoco, both sides. I think for our third set in a row, it's game 3, this 1-1 in the final round. Back, spot dodge. Keep sending out the dragons. Dodge the sweep, they clash. Koji recognized that the range was too far. Hot dot there instead. Luckily, Synn wasn't punished for that throw attempt. But here we go, full corner carry. Missing the dragon gauge. Keeping Kojicoco locked down as long as we can, anyway. From that far? Yo, you weren't kidding about that, Marth.
I'm telling you, man. They got the Ken combos and everything, but right now, Kojicoco looking worse for wear. Synn starting to run away with it here. Not a lot of resources left. The throw, gotta guess one more time. Finds the BC, though.
BC, the throw completely whiffs, and Synn, with no break points, is taking an extra 50% damage on this combo that goes.
He just threw it away. Kojicoco, no way.
He just slipped right out of his hands. Synn now,
you know?
I mean, in a really good spot. Yo, that pickup though, how did you get into position for that, Koji? My God. Starting off playing mad after that drop.
He did the math on it, of course, finding the dust loops, of course, too. Able to flex on him, get that extra dragon meter. Synn at a huge deficit. Oh, it's not even gonna matter. This should be an easy pickup into a kill, and it is. Kojicoco stabilizing, back at it.
Yeah, after such a tragic drop in the previous round, it's good to see Kojicoco still playing so incredibly well, taking that round with so little resistance. But Synn reads the dragon follow-up, goes for the aerial spinning slash to close the gap. Start off the offense with punishing with that far heavy. Chasing the jump. Hey, yo, all right. Don't forget, it's air unblockable now, so honestly a good tool to chase those jumps.
Yeah, now Kojicoco starting to chip down, able to maintain this corner pressure, but no full confirm. Baits the throw. Just a light tap, though. Oh, an unfortunate drop. Not quite there.
Second drop that Kojicoco's had in these couple of games, but gets the pickup here off of 2M. Launching with the ultimate. I don't think we're going to quite have the kill here yet, but Synn's guessing for game, strike and throw. Plus out with the Super Skybound Art, Kojicoco safely canceled into charging up the Dragon Gauge. Ladies and gentlemen, you asked for game 5, and here it is, game 10, I believe, of our grand finals tonight. Who is the best Zooey? Let's find out.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's Paragon Kojicoco. Might have the buff or something, who knows? But Synn, always hard working, stuck with this character through thick and thin. Right now Kojicoco saying, nah, I'm the character. Now you gotta deal with me.
That Grove. I'm gonna get a knockdown here. Dragon's behind. Tries to summon his own, but Kojicoco faster to pull the trigger. Gets the confirm into the ultimate skill for the juggle. Big damage. Synn again in a guess for game situation. 6XL confirms! Synn not out of this one yet.
Yeah, he's still gotta find another 2 hits or so. But, you know, able to secure this corner positioning. Kojicoco just lame as hell, but he doesn't have to. The DP Kojicoco on tournament point again.
Battle 2. Engage.
Now it's Kojicoco who's jumping and anticipating Synn sending out the dragon a second time. Another spin slash. Going to be safe. Just sort of blocking things out. We are stuck in infinite Zooey pressure. We find the dragon. Good spot dodge is what I would have said, but it catches at the very end of the laser beam. And look at the damage Koji is taking off of that.
So yeah, Kojicoco just trying to build some space back out here, trying to set things up. But man, what a late BC there. Synn starting to really take control here, trying to tie things up. Finds the hit, and we're going into it. Last game, last round again. Tournament point, both players.
Battle 3.
Absolutely unreal, but regardless, we've had 10 games of high level. So certainly that is a victory in of itself. I know Viram in the chat is certainly delighted. Kojicoco has Synn cornered. Synn trying to force their way through. What a jack from Kojicoco, stopping the forward advancement from Synn.
Oh, big start, all this damage. Synn at this huge deficit, but good tech. Not quite able to escape yet, but finds the chase down.
Couple drops, but luckily for Synn, Kojicoco was not in position to actually. Spinning slash.
Oh yeah, full charge. We gotta make it as anime as possible. Start shooting laser beams everywhere. It's all good. We're in space. Might as well.
Goes Kojicoco's way. Is this enough? I don't think so.
It's looking like it's enough. SBA. Well, you know, maybe not. Is this cinema? It's not. Synn staying alive, just barely. SSBA
with the
chip out, and Kojicoco's gonna take it over Synn. Game 10. Man, what a set of Granblue. Oh my goodness.